Hi, hello, வணக்கம் and welcome to Spryzen Place. Hi guys, எல்லாருக்கும் வணக்கம். என்ன கிடைக்குது பாப்போமா? Damage, energy recharge. Okay, வச்சுக்கலாம்.
Ready when you are.
Need my help is
அந்த வெப்பன் வந்தா சூப்பரா இருக்கும். வெப்பன் எல்லாம் பெருசு வெப்பன் தான் தருவா. எட்டியாத்துக்கு இவ்வளவு வேணுமா?
We got ourselves a straggler.
Hero incoming!
Back up its heat.
Look, a rainbow! Yeah! Pew pew!
Can't hide the truth. It all adds up. The deception ends here.
Headbutt! Hi! Yeah! Oof!
என்னது?
Hurry up, Grassa!
இதுவா? கேட்க முடியாது இப்போதைக்கு.
Hurry up, Grassa! Sayonara special! Don't block! Chew on this! Lash attack!
Time to come clean.
ரைட் சோ இது என்ன வெச்சோம்?
Hi! You wanna stand down! Hero incoming! Kapow! Charge! Headbutt!
Resistance is futile. Save yourself.
Don't block!
ஆயிருச்சு.
Shooting down Rubber Bomb!
Seek within. No more lies.
Resistance is futile. Save yourself.
Can't hide the truth.
Indulge.
It all falls into place.
ஓகே. பத்தாதான் இருக்கானே தெரியுது. ஓ லெவல் 20 தானா? இது எத்தனை?
Well, well, if it isn't the Traveler, it... How should I put it? Even if I was hired to provide legalist... Ta-da! Here's your answer. The most direct method. The book's theme set... There's no way as soon as I step... And, unsurprisingly... Hey, don't worry. In fact, I'm... Why, yes, we talked it through. Yes? Yeah. Granny just loves me to bits, you know, and anyway, I'd love to stay in chat, but I've got an appointment. See you!
It all adds up. No more lies.
Looks like this little agent from the Marechaussee Phantom is having another fruitless day.
Oh, it's been a few days since we said bye to the others in Nasha Town. Still no news about... If only he was gone.
Hello! You must be the travel... Mr. Flint has been looking for you.
The Wild Hunt? Oh, uh-oh. We better get over there, right away. Come on, let's go.
Okay. Simple. I will do.
Anytime, any...
No, fine.
I can barely sense any Kuvaki at all. This whole...
Looks like his appetite truly is...
He's not serious. Everyone's here already.
We've all been on high alert since we split up a few days back, expecting Rerir to strike, but it's like he just vanished into thin air. That is, until this morning, when a ratnik found...
And we're sure that Rary... Who else? He's the only one who could pull off a stunt like this.
Kuvaki loss has reached critical levels. Reiki of Solnari set to maximum threat level. Warning, unless de-escalation measures are taken soon.
There wasn't a shred of sanity.
Yeah, didn't he shout out a bunch of Oh, Paimon gets chills just thinking about it.
Last time we fought, we were already at a disadvantage.
Yeah, if I were... Unless...
The other thing is, how does someone who...
Beats me.
According to certain
Actually sounds about right. He was ranting away to himself the whole time, like he had zero interest in talking to us.
There are many unanswered questions here. He could be right under our noses, and we'd still be in the dark. Besides his name and title, we know little about him. Certainly nothing about his past, or what he might be hoping to achieve.
Exactly. And we wouldn't even know where to begin looking. Even Boss hadn't. I'd be willing to bet that even if we gathered together every scrap of intel in Nodcry, we still wouldn't. So, if we do not last time, we...
Well, somewhere like the Eye of...
a perfectly reasonable.
I agree, we should...
Wait, why he...
If I recall correctly, your largest...
That's right. Yes, it could...
Splitting up's always gonna be risky. But I guess we don't have much choice, right? And if we do... That's when you follow the third rule of treasure hunting.
Agreed.
All right, we'd better get moving. Come on, Anefa, let's go.
இங்கயா? ஓகே. எத்தனை இருக்கு? இது இன்னைக்கு வந்துரும். அப்ப புல்ஸ் வச்சிருக்கலாம் போலியே, தட்டுன்னு போட்டுமே. 2 புல் போட்டோம். 19 பெட்டி வச்சு 4 டேஸ்க்குள்ள எடுத்தானோ கிரைண்ட் அடிச்சு.
Any lead?
Nope. It feels like we're sitting on a powder keg that could go off at any second. So, you guys didn't find anything either? Not loving the word.
I questioned a few, almost as if he knew someone was on to him. Either that, or he's just extremely cautious, and doesn't stay in one place for long.
He's been biding his time for a while now. The question is, where, or what, is his next target?
No idea. Since regaining his body, he seems to have lost all interest in the fragment in my possession. If he did still want it, he's had plenty of chances to take it.
All we can do now is hope that I know and Anefa turn up some leads. Darn it, Rarir! If you've got the guts, come face me one-on-one! Wait, he's actually here? I didn't mean it, I swear!
No, it's coming from... Silver Moon Hall! The Lady Kuthar might be in danger!
Let's get over there, quick!
No time for questions. Stop him!
This is insane.
Yehuda, get Kutar out of here!
On it.
Look where your feeble light has gotten you. Now, you shall plunge into darkness. Felindus, soon, I will find a way.
Watch out!
Find them. Even if it means turning this place to ashes.
That was too close. We barely made it out of there alive. What's that guy's deal? How'd he get so crazy strong?
He's a threat to this entire nation. I doubt his strength could even be measured by
I have a question. When me and Anefa showed up, we saw him chasing after this lady like he wanted her dead. We weren't there for the whole— Yeah, we didn't see how it all started.
Kutar, can you shed any...
Kutar. Cross-checking database.
Wait, she's the—
There are many reasons why people might worship the moon. I've never met that person before. Why he holds
Kutar.
There are many potential motives. For instance, you help the traveler escape his grasp. It is also but right now, devising a counter strategy should be our #1 priority. The likelihood of this location being discovered is close to 100%.
A counter strategy? We don't stand a chance against an enemy like this. Surely our only option is to run. He's not gonna chase us to the end of the world, right? So as long as we can sneak out of Nodcry undetected. No, I can't say that. Come on, Yehuda. This is serious stuff. You can't suggest we all just chicken out.
running is our only option.
Huh?
You seem surprised. But what other choice do we have? We are facing an enemy we cannot possibly defeat in battle.
Well, I mean, yeah, but still.
It's not too late. I can distract him, so you have plenty of time to make your escape.
Wait, what? You're gonna act as bait?
Doesn't that make sense? I'm the one he's after. There's no need for you to risk your necks on my behalf. A coyote doesn't stop for bypassers while it's howling at the moon. What is it, Lama? The Frost Moon Scions have already grown accustomed to life without their goddess.
We can't just roll over and let him get away with it. Yeah. Besides, she'd pretty much saved my life back there. If I just ditched her now, I'd never forgive myself.
We can't overlook that you have saved our lives multiple times now. To talk.
Riri's true objective remains unclear. Even if we were to sacrifice Miss Kutar, there's no guarantee.
But
Kutar, I know why you let. They would make self-centered wishes. If it were me, I might have walked away too. But I believe that time can change everything. After much any relationship based on need is purely you were born here.
Thank you, Lauma. But my power is on the wane.
Okay.
Very well then.
Both times you saved us, we were transported across great distances in an instant.
It is. Rejected by the world. My power is dwindling. Like a...
What do you mean, rejected by the world?
The 3 moons belonged to the ancient bygone era, in which they came into... The 3 moons are yet moonlit, but this meth...
It's the wild hunt! Even faster than we expect.
See how those wild hunt creatures are running away?
Then what are we waiting for?
Defensive mode engaged. Preparing for dump sum.
Oh, they just keep coming! This is driving me nuts!
We're really closing in on them. We need to pick up the pace.
There's too many of them! And this time, we can't go back on Qatar's house to escape. This goes on much longer.
She's a song. Leave this place. Why the frost and the gold?
Be silent. Too dark. Beware the creatures of the night. Too dark.
இவனுங்களே இந்த சண்டை போட்டுருக்காங்க. நல்லா போட்டிருக்காங்க.
The long sleep beckons.
Installation chamber deployed. Branches aside. Frost and the gold.
Close your eyes. Night falls.
What's the matter? Bit off more than you could chew?
Uncle Varka! You're back from Amspartnir? Whoa! You're Varka? Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius?
We could save the intros for later. Right now, let's get you all out of this hellhole. Follow me. I know someone...
Oh, is that where I think it is?
That's the one. Come on, move! There's no time to...
ஓகே, இதுக்கப்புறம் பேசினே தான் இருப்பாங்க.
Wow! Where are we? This is...
Well, that goes without... AKA, the black market of intel. As an expedition... Anyway, where were we? Allow me to introduce myself.
You look good.
Definitely feeling some of...
Another?
Yep. My squad took heavy injuries and I barely made it out alive myself. We knew it might have been our last chance, so we staked everything on it. But still, it wasn't enough. I tried tracking him down afterwards, but he didn't leave a trace. Even in his unhinged mental state, he's as... So, I decided to come find you. And as luck would have it, turned up to find you being ambushed by the wild. Maybe I'm part of the...
Note to self. Uncle Varka's strength rating officially upgraded.
Guess it's my turn to ask questions now.
That's a long story, but I'll try to make it quick.
Wow, I had no idea so much had happened. Sounds like you guys have really been through it. So, that's a lot to take.
I'm truly... You stood with us.
You've got nothing to apologize for, Miss Moonchanter. You can plan and to be perfect, but now that a new
variant.
Who? That said, well, I know as
You mean about our miss?
That's right. From what I don't know who or what could pull something like that off. Heck.
I hadn't heard the story about those files. Would you mind repeating their titles for me?
Wild Hunt Phenomena Log.
Oh.
Another dead end. Guess still. Your intel also explains some, but once we looked into it, it turned out to be a red herring. I doubt it's by chance that he happened to make his comeback while my attention was diverted. And from everything you told me, it sounds like his but is it even the Moon Maiden and the Raker of Solnari? An odd cry of all places. The way everything is unfolding, it can't be a coincidence.
So, what do we do now? Got any ideas?
Right now, first, to my knowledge...
What if there was a way...
How so?
Have you thought of something, Columbina? 3 moons once watched over this world. The Eternal Moon was the largest. The Frost Moon was the brightest. And the Iridescent Moon was the most mysterious. They say that back then, the 3 moon goddesses wielded immense power. Enough to shape the workings of the world itself. I now bear the Frost Moon's power, and the Eternal Moon's marrow resides within the Traveler.
Hold on. Are you suggesting...
The Iridescent Moon. The last piece in the puzzle.
That's right. If we can find the Iridescent Moon's marrow, I will be able to regain my strength much more quickly.
The 3 moons are said to stir the tides and illuminate all...
According to my analysis, the solution is...
I know a way, but... The Experimental Design Bureau? Yes. I must speak with...
It's a long way from here to the Experimental Design Bureau. There's a high chance you'll be spotted. You shouldn't...
Then that's settled. As you saw for your... People's obsession... The Wild Hunt is plague, not crime.
It's true. If Kuthar...
But where will we...
Oh? That's a rather hasty conclusion for someone who's so painstakingly meticulous.
She heard me.
Boss! What are you doing here?
I'm now asking myself the same question. I received a letter from a humble knight of Favonius, requesting a meeting to discuss a major business deal. But...
Details. Miss Neffer, the important thing is that you've arrived at the... Since his failed ambush, we can't do this without the Curatorium. But I knew it'd be a tough job to win you over. So...
Wait a sec. How did you even hear about... Didn't you say this is meant to be the Knights of Favonius'
You really think he could have gotten settled in Nodcry without my help? Besides...
Allow me to introduce the current head of the Northern Intelligence Network.
Please spare me the flattery. Let's cut to the chase.
Super.
Well...
So you're just going...
Why should I get...
What if we told...
Oh?
I can't put... If you insist...
You just don't give up, do you? Too bad. I know you well enough to know you can't afford my prices. The riskier the job, the more it'll cost. And a Moonchanter's stipend isn't exactly generous. Unless you're planning to start passing...
Boss, just a thought. Things got really dangerous during the fight with Rerir. If this girl hadn't saved me, I'd be... If there's any...
This is why I'm always telling you never accept favors. You have to be careful who you get involved with, or you invite all kinds of misfortune. Very well. You hope... Flynn's. That fragment that
Of course.
Let me borrow it.
Wait!
Shh. I get it. And that brings me to the third and final item. I'm in for this part.
Count me.
Come off it, you! I'm way ahead of you here. Enough did a scan of once they're ready.
I like it.
No biggie.
All right then. We'll split into 3 teams. Once your team has finished their mission, return here and wait for the others. Dismiss.
Marinate கிட்ட போக போறோமா?
Lady Damselette. Wait, and you two? What are you doing at the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau? We've been doing our best to mind our own business lately. But if you're just gonna waltz up here like this, you're seriously pressing your luck. Don't blame us for doing what we have to.
You really think that's gonna scare us off?
We're not looking for any trouble. I just want to see Sandrone.
Do I need to remind you that you're still a wanted fugitive for deserting us? Out of consideration for...
Let them in.
Music வேற போட்டுருங்க.
Are you going to make me repeat that?
No.
Sandrone seems to be in a good mood. Must be maintenance day.
மியூசிக் தான் பயங்கரமா இருக்கு இது. ஆமாங்க லைக் பண்ணாம பார்த்துட்டு இருந்தா லைக் பண்ணி சப்போர்ட் பண்ணுங்க சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணாம பார்த்துட்டு இருந்தா சப்ஸ்கிரைப்
So tell me, to what do I owe the honor this time? Actually, before you answer that, just so we're clear, we're not colleagues anymore, Columbina.
I promise it's nothing.
It seems like you've gotten the wrong idea here. The only reason I let you in was because I was bored. It seemed like a way to kill some time and satisfy my own whatever miscalculations I may or may not have made in the past. I haven't lost the plot enough to even consider sticking my neck out for yours.
I'd like to speak with Arlecchino.
What? Huh? You mean the knave?
I'd like to speak with Arlecchino. Is she in Nodcry?
No, she's not. Once the work on this facility was completed, she went back with the Rooster and Regrator. The only ones in Nodcry are me and... What is it you need to speak to her about anyway?
Rerir is hunting me. If I'm going to face him, I must first retrieve the lost moon. Is that a no, then?
As if I need reminding.
Have you held any tea party?
Tea parties? Yeah, obviously. You don't seriously think we'd pack it all in just because you aren't here. If anything, they've been more eventful than ever. Just me, Arlecchino, and a bunch of insolent and sensitive guests.
I bet you served them the worst tea you have.
Who cares about how good the tea is when there's no one around to drink it? I keep losing people. First Rosaline, now you. I'm running out of people who can make me laugh. Honestly, what could be more ridiculous than the multi-centenarian goddess, who's only ever had the plain herbal tea
You'd always brew a different type of tea for me each time. Was it really just to see how I'd react?
Well, duh. Why else? Oh, yeah. Well, I guess have Febronia pass
Pass along a message.
Excuse me? Who said back when you were under this?
But that protection I just got up. It brings back memories from the old days. When I was still worshipped as the moon goddess. Centuries of...
I figured you'd leave eventually. You didn't have as much. The Saritsa gave you shelter and protection, but that was it. I get why you left, but if you keep hanging around with this riffraff, the next time we cross paths... That might be. Huh? Listen.
My lady, it's the Wild Hunt. A horde of monsters is headed straight for the facility.
Another uninvited guest trying to crash my tea party. Clear the area. I'll handle this. Wait, what? You want us to leave you here by yourself? Huh. You'll be lucky to make it out of this alive. Go on. Stay and watch if you want. But it'll be at
Hi
your own
Bala bro,
risk.
welcome to the
Don't tell me
stream.
what to. Stare all you.
I know.
This is. Come on then, Mr. Right here. Let's pick up where we left off. It's your Wild Hunt monstrosities versus my beautiful creations.
Super. இதெல்லாம் கொஞ்சம் டிஃபரெண்டா தான் இருந்துச்சு ஃபர்ஸ்ட் டைம். இந்த வாட்டி பார்க்க. எப்படி இருந்தாலும் அடிச்சிரும் அது ஒரு விஷயம். முடிஞ்சுச்சு. அந்த ரோபோட் காலியா?
Good work, Basto 1. Basto 2, prepare to fire!
என்னடா கீழ வந்து அப்படியே ஏஞ்சி வரீங்க? ஏய் இன்னும் உள்ள போற வரீங்க? நல்லா இருக்கு. ஐயோ மாறிச்சே. இட்ஸ் தி ஸ்னைப்பர். ஸ்னைப்பர்ல யாரா கேட்டா?
That's it. Keep them pinned down. Don't let them get near.
கரெக்டா இது வந்தா கூட பரவாயில்ல, மண்ணு கிடந்து போதுங்க. வேற நடிக்கிற மாதிரி எனக்கு தெரியுது. நான் எங்க நடிக்கிறானு தெரியலையே. ஓகே மிஷன் நினைக்கிறேன். போடு. தோலி முடிஞ்சு அட்டாக் பண்ண முடியல. காணாம போயிட்டான்.
get him!
I've upgraded Polonia again since our last encounter, and uploaded every last scrap of your data. So let's finish this, once and for all.
She's not here. Where did she go?
Hey, over here!
Curse it. Moon, go. Keep searching. She cannot...
Okay.
So this is
Good deduction.
Whoa.
I'm not sure exactly what you...
Whenever we wish. I've never faced Rarier myself. I, on the other hand,
If you ask me, you're about as fun.
once I take it, and also how death is the one.
Come on, boss. Lighten up. Quit talking about death. It's...
For once, I agree with you. Is there anything I can do to help?
That won't be necessary. That shady merchant who sold you an overpriced treasure compass the other day.
Come on, boss. Anyway, I know who you're talking about. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
Hey.
What is it? What's the big rush? You dragged me out of a dream where I was literally swimming in Mora. I'm charging double my usual attendance fee. See, look how easy.
Dory Sangama Bay? I never would have pictured you two.
If you want to make it big in Nodcry, it's all about connections. Lady, it was back when I first arrived in Nodcry. My trusty assistant, the genie in my lamp, had an adverse reaction to the Kuvaki, and wouldn't you know it, I've been giving her, plus any other friends you send my way, will enjoy 10% off. What can I say? The great Lord Sangama Bay is nothing, if not. So, let me guess. You've run into some trouble?
You guessed correctly.
At the very least.
What if I told you?
Is that so? Then we really are talking top.
Your supplier?
A powerful woman, make no mistake. If you're willing to...
Then let me...
Of course not. I have a handy little trinket from one of my generous suppliers, which... Hold on. What exactly are you getting at? No.
Let's just say I'm borrowing it. Favors are the worst kind of debt.
Fine. You can borrow it for 5 days. No, make that 3. And for every extra hour after that, I'm charging you 1,000,000 Mora. Deal?
Deal.
What a way to start the day. Now, was there anything else you wanted? Or can I go back to bed now?
That will be all. Take care now. Don't trip up on...
See you later!
Right there.
Excellent. Everything is... After initiating the ceremony, your minds will follow me, so remember. Now then, let us peer into the Raker of Solnari's past. I made it. I don't recognize this stuff. Simple fur. Looks like the fierce... Unless this... Anyway.
Hi, Rarier. Since you're working extra hours tonight, I'll test it out. P.S. New stash from the Universitas Magistrorum. I brought some goodies home. A few teacups and a pin rack. Hope you like them.
They didn't sign their name. But they must.
I went over to Joseph's for drinks today. Joseph asked why, but if he invited...
The Lindis. That's...
Crane imports keep falling. If things don't pick up, honestly, I don't care if it's an...
Grain has to be imported. That would explain why they even use alchemically...
I've just about saved up enough now.
Making a big purchase. He really is a professional. Despite what he's been... Did Rary rip it?
Before I met you, the burial plate, it was you.
This is just trivial. The burial plate...
Revere, over here.
Dane! Oh, and, Vediflin here?
Hello there, Revere. You need not address me so formally outside.
He doesn't get that much free time, so...
So, what are we discussing today?
Come on. I just didn't
Yeah.
So,
sure,
come on, stop. A member of the...
Of course he does.
Me? Same old, nothing much to... Huh? What's up, Ved?
It's nothing.
Vedifilnir. Dane's lift, and yet, does he even know me? Why did he react?
Brown, curly hair and brooding blue eyes. So this is what Rary looked like back in the... Perfectly normal. No different. As frightening and...
Felindis? You're back early?
Our equipment's being Aw, why the...
Went for a drink.
Isn't that a...
Vedifilnir showed up today, too. You know, Dainslift's older brother.
Ah, Mr. Vedifilnir. Yes, I've heard of him. They say that everything he says ends up coming true.
He overheard Dainslift mention that I'd recently proposed, and seemed to have an issue with it. But when I asked what it was, he kept it to himself.
So, you're worried? You can be such a child sometimes, Revere. We're nobodies. Why would the Visionary be concerned about us? I'm sure someone in his position has much bigger fish to fry.
Maybe you're right.
You worry too much, Revere. We've been together for ages now, and everything's been going so well, has it not? You've even proposed to me.
So, you do remember. Tell me then. What's your answer?
Like I said, I need some time to decide. You can't just rush into things like this. We may be nobodies in the grand scheme of things, but if we want things to work out, we've still got to plan ahead.
All right. Take your time. Just... Nobodies. Sounds about right. Can someone whose gaze is so fit, meanwhile, every idea they come up with, the opposition tried to speak out, but nothing came of it. I'm under no illusions as to why. Because a man can have 1,000 reasons to... What becomes of someone who kills on another's behalf? Felindis? It's nothing. You were right. Fate has never smiled upon. There's no reason we can't keep living happily together. Cherishing the simple joy.
See? You just need to stay positive, Revere. I can feel your warmth. Just seeing you makes me happy in a way I can't explain. And that's something that no one could ever take away from me. So smile, my love. Let go of... That's better. Getting caught up about things like this will only ruin our evening. Speaking of which, all set for the ball tonight? I need to go get ready.
You go ahead. I just have a few things to take care of, then I'll come join you.
Even busier than the big shots, huh? Fine, I'll go...
Seriously, though, you drive a hard bargain. You're really gonna leave my proposal hanging and still expect me to take you to the ball?
Well, that goes without saying. I already told everyone I'd be coming with a dance partner. Besides, they're too...
Alright. White outfit it is.
It seems like Rerir was deliberately hiding his ties to the intelligence services by giving the impression that he was just an ordinary member of the Vinster King's Guard. He clearly doesn't want his would-be fiancée to know about his other life. Then again, who'd have thought we were in the same... Let's dig a little deep.
Our last operation was a resounding success, and all thanks to you, Ray here of Solnari. In total, we apprehended 32 dregs of the Crimson Moon, and 67 accomplices.
After all these years since the dynasty's fall, so many of them still linger on.
Indeed, it cannot be denied. Conria has no...
That's not entirely true. Much about the Crimson Moon era was worthy of remembrance. And that's many of its secrets are...
You still haven't told...
Where would I even... How do you tell someone...
You didn't choose this life.
But I'll sure as heck be... Speaking of which, someone, it's...
Your concerns are not... Take care, Ray.
Thanks, Thorkel. Thelindis, I never wanted to keep this from you. You're the last person I would ever want to lie, but that's exactly why I can't tell you everything. There are things you shouldn't know. The Moonlit Dynasties are a thing of the past. Could that be why? I have to get a clear end.
Rerir seems to be very Vetter Veneer. I've investigated this. Should I try some...
So, he's late after all.
Are you waiting for something?
Oh, sure.
Thank you.
For someone so...
I'm only telling the truth. Look me in the eyes. May we have a word in private?
Who are you? And what do you want?
It doesn't matter who I am. Too many of our kind have fallen lately, so I decided to take the risk of reaching out. Not long ago, the Ray here of Solnari led an assault on...
Sorry, I don't know why you're telling me this. And I don't want to get involved.
Wait, hear me out. This time we finally got a clear look at it. His name is Rerir. And he
What did you say?
A cruel irony, isn't it? The man you're set to marry leads a double life as a brutal executioner. But surely, you must have caught a whiff of the blood on his hands.
Why are you telling me all of this now?
Simple. It's because...
How strange. Rerir was nowhere to be seen in that. Rerir couldn't possibly. Why would her ceremony won't last?
So that was your doing?
Any more questions, and I'll have to...
I had no idea you could do that, boss! I got it.
I'm just as curious as you are. Luckily, we managed to learn quite a lot.
So far, so especially the group.
If you're worried about...
If I know boss... Oh, they've been prowling around for nearly 2 days now. These things just won't quit.
ஓகே சாப்பிட்டு முடிச்சாச்சு. ஹாய் ஹாய். ஹாய் அஸ்னி. சாப்பிட்டாச்சா? என்ன பண்ற? அஸ்வினி அஸ்வினி அஸ்வினி. இதங்க. ஐயோ. ஓ ஓகே ஓகே இது போஸ்ட் இல்ல.
They might not have seen us yet. Oh, that's never. If they spot us, they'll run. Oh. Quick, hide! We almost got spotted. Phew. That was a close call. Watch out! It's coming this way! Keep going. We're nearly there. This is the final hurdle. Oh, there's no end to these.
தெனா ஒரு கச்சினா போட்டா சூப்பரா இருக்கும் சீன்.
Fire. Fire? Wait, what's that smell? Oh no, there's a fire!
Sandrone was right. You look weak, Columbina. The old you would never have let such lowly creatures bar your way. Word has it that you did something for the Tsaritsa, and that's why you've lost most of your power. Freedom comes at a heavy price.
It's Arlecchino!
Hello again, Columbina. And greetings, guests of the House of the Hearth.
It's been a while, Arlecchino.
ஆளுக்கு ட்ரை தானே சரியான செமஸ்டர்.
Stupid right here of stupid Solnari. Ugh, whatever. I've got all the data I need. Next time we meet, you're... he sure doesn't pull his punches.
Excuse me, do you need a hand?
You can do me a favor by staying out of my way. Wait a minute.
Hello, Miss Sandrone. Father sent us over to help.
How considerate of... Hey, Fremine, get over here and help me fix this. Lenny, you do your thing. Just keep your sister away from my machines. Nearly every machine that cat girl touches ends up going haywire.
Then let's start downstairs. Fremine, we'll leave this place to you.
You've got it.
Wait a second. Pretty sure there's still some tea in the cupboard. If you want some, you'll have to make it yourselves.
ஹாய் ஹாய் பலா ப்ரோ. ஹலோ ஹலோ. சொல்லுங்க பலா ப்ரோ. திருப்பமா ட்ரை பண்ணுவோமா? Hi bro, Istimus bro, welcome to the
Are
stream.
these edible?
Full போடலாமா இல்ல சேவ் பண்ணி வச்சுக்கலாமா? தோமா ஓகே இது லாஸ்ட் தான் கச்சான். 35 ஓகே இப்போ இது போட்டா 40 ஆயிடும். சரி போடுவோம் 40. 40 இது முடிச்சா ஆக்கும் கஷ்டம் முடிச்சா ஒரு 500 தருவான். பட் 1600 வேணும்னா 10 போடுறதுக்கு. ஒண்ணுதான் இருக்கா?
Let's go! Heads up!
It's a relief to see you all made it back.
Huh?
I returned ahead of the...
Boss is still wrapping things up on her end.
I see. But first, who do we have here?
Greetings. I was invited here to help as a longtime Tea Party companion of Columbina's. You may call me Arlecchino.
Surely it can't be.
Those eyes. Oh, where have I seen them before? Wait,
The only Arlecchino I know is the fourth of the Fatui Harbingers. So either you share a pretty uncommon name, or you're more than just a Tea Party buddy.
You are well informed, Grandmaster. A man from Mondstadt living all the way out here in Nodcry, and yet the people and affairs of Snezhnaya seem to hold a special place in your heart.
Oh, the feeling's mutual. Sounds like you know all about who I am, too.
A Fatui Harbinger.
the atmosphere in here just got really tense. Guess we can't just start trusting Fatui Harbingers, even at a...
I must admit, though, I'm a little curious. Seeing as the Moon Goddess no longer belongs to the Fatui, what makes you...
Nor does Nodcry belong to Mondstadt, Mr. Varka. Yet still, you're fighting for it all the same. Things don't always have to have a tangible payoff. Sometimes, stopping things from spiraling out of control is a higher price. Of course, I can't say there's nothing in it for me at all. But that's between Columbina and myself.
Forgive me. I don't mean to doubt you. It's just that we have our own way of doing...
I know there's been a lot of bad blood between us in the past. I've done my utmost to avoid friction whenever I could. But sometimes that's why I'm here solely in a personal capacity. This has nothing to do with the Fatui. As a gesture of good faith, I'll be frank. I can help Columbina track down the iridescent moon's marrow, which will help her restore more of her power. Anyway, what else is on the agenda? Let's begin.
She says she'll be frank, then completely skips over the details. Looks like she doesn't want to give away too many secrets, but she clearly wants to change the subject. It'd be awkward if I tried to bring it up again now. I guess we'll just have to go along with it. She's the fourth of the Fatui Harbingers, after all. One look, and you can tell she's not someone you'd want to mess with.
Well, since Miss Arlecchino sounds confident in her ability to handle that, we'll proceed to the next topic.
All right, listen up, everyone. First, we now know that Rerir was originally a Conrian secret agent whose primary mission was to hunt down and assassinate the so-called Dregs of the Crimson Moon.
The Dregs of the Crimson Moon?
In the memories, there was a lot of talk about the Crimson Moon and Eclipse, and a whole bunch of other stuff from the time of Conria.
To my knowledge, those were the names of two different Conrian dynasties. Long, long ago, it is said that the people of Conria worshipped the Crimson Moon, drawing a mysterious power from its reflection. But one day, a coup saw the Crimson Moon eclipsed, hence the name of the new dynasty that replaced it, and how it became the new emblem of Conria.
Still, long after the Crimson Moon dynasty had fallen, the last ruler of the Eclipse dynasty, the Vinster King, still coveted the secrets it left behind. In those days, Rerir showed no signs of madness. In fact, he was as normal as any other person. Oh, and he had a fiancé, or at least a would-be fiancé, called Tholindis. What's the matter?
Verfnir, Granddaughter, Tholindis.
Interesting. Anything?
Well... Oh, and one more thing. For some reason, Rerir's...
Well, no, the Lindis, it seems, must have been the one thing in this world that he couldn't let go of.
Why do you need to know that? Hold on. If she was a pure-blood Conrian... Oh yeah! Just like how it was with the captain.
If we could somehow find her, do you think there's...
It's possible. But it would take a miracle. That merchant who never knows. Dori Sangama Bay.
All right, then. Let's keep working in our separate team. Traveler, Paimon, Kutar, and Miss Arlecchino. As for the others...
On the way over here, I noticed that the Wild Hunt monsters had... At this rate, the people living here will be in grave...
I'll head back to the...
Feels good knowing we've all... Given that the Wild Hunt has been a lot more active lately, I'll hold the fort for now. Then discuss our next move with Flints, Aino, and Anefa when they get back.
All right then.
Well, the clock's ticking. If that's everything, we'll be on our way.
We'd better get moving too. We'll try to buy you as much time as we can.
Stay safe, everyone.
Right.
We're back.
கொஞ்சம் லேட் ஆன் டாப்ல தலைவன்.
Did we get here a little early? Or a little late?
A tad late. The others have already set off. To summarize, our resident everything going smoothly.
Not great. I don't know. I'm gonna make some more later, but I need a timeout first. I'm so tired. Oh, right. Inefa, could you fill in Uncle Varka on what we just...
Sure. Uncle Varka, you previously told us about how when you went to investigate a source of the Wild Hunt in Amsvartnir, but according to Flints's intel, several outbreaks. That was before Rerir had regained his body, when he was far from regaining his full strength.
Flints, with everything that's been happening, the Lightkeepers across I know, I'm sure you're capable of coming up with something far... And F and I will head back over to Amsvartnir to see if there's anything I missed.
I told you Uncle Varka would say that, didn't I? A deal is a deal.
Database updated.
What?
They were betting on how you'd respond after hearing their intel.
It's the obvious choice, isn't it? That's hardly worth betting on.
We already decided that Anefa should go investigate the situation over at Amsvartnir on her own. You might as well stay here and keep watch. Someone needs to hang back and oversee our strategy meetings. And besides...
So I've ended up with the easiest assignment. Well, I appreciate it, everyone. See you when you get back.
Varka physical damage radu. So okay. அந்த இடத்துக்கு போறோமா?
Here. This will serve as a good spot to cross over.
Arlecchino, hold up a second. We still haven't got...
Simple.
Huh? Are you...
You're surprised, but the more I thought... When I was young, I discovered I could wield a very special kind of... What's more, whenever... Exactly. Together with my own investigations over the past few years, for instance, take the so-called Crimson Moon. In truth, it is nothing more since this blood. You all understand.
If I recall correctly.
Yes.
Oh.
Anyway.
Does that mean?
So much of that history has been lost. We have no way of knowing exactly what. But I would later on. Still.
The first time we met, I sensed something familiar in your... When I looked at you.
Well, I appreciate that you kept it to yourself. much about the... Anyway, time is against us here, so if there's... I just want to make sure...
That's right. The iridescent...
Deal. Then let's get...
Get what started?
When I first became a harbinger, the Jester gave me a book called Harry. Oh, you should be able to buy a copy next time you're in Fontaine. In the Crimson...
Beyond the bounds of...
The Crimson Moons, they made these children crawl up a fireplace and kept asking them, have you died? Did you see it? Until they fought the adults. The book...
That explains...
There's no...
That won't be necessary. The fireplace is purely symbolic. The key to the ritual is crossing the flames between two worlds. In other words, the flames that burn within me. Those burned away by such flames leave behind a kind of ghostly... In short, I can open a passage to that space. The catch is I'll need to stay on this... Very well. Then I'll...
Traveler, spare me a little more moonlight if you would. Thank you.
Mistress of the seven hues of ages past, great mother of the present, crimson-clad sovereign of the two realms, by fire severed, by fire renewed, I offer myself now and beseech your descent.
இந்த சீனை நம்ம ஆளுக்கு வச்சுட்டு போயிடணும். சூப்பரா இருக்கும்.
One word of advice.
Got it. I sense a sin. I feel that I'm a...
வேற சாச்சோ.
Hurry up, Brassa!
What a tragic sight.
Careful. There's some... By the way, Alabina, didn't you tell us that the iridescent moon had shattered into pieces? The moon up there looks pretty cold, Paimon. How is that possible? Wait again. Yeah! Justice o'clock! Light it up!
Just like I thought. It was only a facade.
Okay, right, stack.
Rise with the sun! Light of the blazing sun! Seek within. It all adds up. No more lies.
Look out below! Charge!
I'm not. It's coming from under the mountain. Let's see. Ah! There's some kind of weird. Wait, see that?
Full throttle!
Looks like a device from the time of Talia. Maybe people once came here to study the Crimson Moon's domain, and they left this behind. Oh, if we can activate it, we might find some clues.
Guys, முடிச்சலாம்.
Hey, look at that! Now that the mechanism's running, the shadow in the water looks different. Do you think these mechanisms...
Felindis, we'll leave the rest of the research in your hands. We'll be heading back now.
I hope this isn't ruining date night.
Ugh. Mind your own business. Just leave me some snacks on the table.
Felindis? Is that Rear's girlfriend? Oh, yeah. The Abyss has made this space extreme. Maybe that's why some of the things she said and did were preserved here. Like echoes.
Whenever I see this view, it takes me back to a poem from my child. Waning moon. Oh, lifeless damsel. Weeping on... For me...
Justice o'clock! Burn it down! Red from the sky!
Looks like the Abyss has messed up this mechanism. We need to find a way to get it working again. Let's see if there are any other devices nearby. Launch Bill! Height! Headbutt! Zero incoming! Let's roll!
I see. So the moon marrow, or
Hello,
rather the
கேக்குதா?
power of the
Hello?
3 moons, is the
Bro,
gift
வணக்கம்.
really does
Spryzen, bro.
exist. Then maybe this madness can finally be put to an end.
என்னாச்சு ஏன் என்னாச்சு
கேட்டேன் தனியா இருக்கு. என்ன சொன்னா?
இல்ல வீஸ்ல தான் இருக்கேன் என்ன
இது?
ஒண்ணும் இல்லையே ப்ரோ வீஸ்ல தானே இருக்கேன்
தனியா இருக்கே கேட்டேன் நானு.
டேக் பண்ணலையா ரைட்டு டேக் பண்ண மறந்துருப்பேன் ஆ
அதான் நானும் கேக்குறேன். தனியா என்னையா பண்றேன்?
லைவ்ல இருக்கேன் ப்ரோ தனியா இருக்கேன் லைவ்ல இருக்கேன் நானு டேக் பண்ண மறந்துருப்பேன்
ஐயா தனுஷும் இல்ல நீ இதுக்கு வந்துரு. அந்த அந்த சர்வர்ல வந்துரு. தனுஷ் ப்ரோ சாம்ப்ரோ அந்த இந்த சர்வர்ல இருக்காங்க. வா.
அங்க இருக்காங்கல ரைட் இதோ வர ஒரு நிமிஷம் இது பண்ணிட்டு
வா, வா, வா.
இங்க கேம்ல ஒருத்தனோட நிலைமை
ரைட்
ஊர்ல இருக்கிற மொள்ள மாதிரி புண்டைகளை சேர்ந்து என்ன தானே வாங்க வரீங்க
யோ
With the moon marrow. Oh, Rerir, with every step you take, you're
This is
drifting
the
further from what you truly desire. But you're not the root of the problem. Ever since that outsider set foot in Conria, the Vinster King has sunken deeper into madness. If only I could get my hands on that outsider.
யோ யாரோ நான் போடலையா இது வேற யாரோ போடு.
ஓ தனுஷ் ப்ரோ பிச்சு விடுவேன்
சத்தியமா நான் கிடையாது. பாய்சன் போட்டது.
The moon's reflection is back to normal.
சாரி பாய்.
Felindis is
சாரி பையா ஓ லைவ்ல இருக்கேன்யா ஏன் திரும்ப திரும்ப போடுற
போடுறேன் இப்போ. நான் இப்ப சத்தியமா போடல. நான் வந்த உடனே தனுஷ் ப்ரோ 2 போட்டாரு. அதுக்கு நான் உனக்கு
ஏய் நான் ஒண்ணுமே போடலையா சத்தியமா?
போய் சொல்ற பத்தியா?
சத்தியமா
ஒரு
நான்
நிமிஷம்
ஒண்ணுமே
ஒரு
போடல.
நிமிஷம்
அவன் சவுண்ட் பாட்டோட சவுண்டே முன்னதான் கம்மி பண்ணிடலாம். நல்ல ஐடியா.
எங்க இருக்கு அந்த சவுண்ட்?
கீழே இருக்கு பாரியா?
அது
ஓபன் சவுண்ட் போர்டுன்ட்டு அதுல ரைட் சைடுல சவுண்ட் போர்டு வால்யூம்னு ஒன்னு இருக்கும் பாரு.
அது இல்ல ப்ரோ, அது ரொம்ப அடிக்குது சவுண்ட் எனக்கு உங்க வாய்ஸோட. ஓகே ஓகே இப்போ கொஞ்சம் பரவாயில்ல ப்ரோ.
ஊர்ல இருக்கிற முள்ள மாதிரி புண்டைகளை செஞ்சு என்னத்தானே ஓட்ட வரீங்க?
ரங்கன் மாஸ்டர்லாம் பலசுங்க. போலீஸ் ஸ்டோரி நல்லா இருக்கும். போலீஸ் ஸ்டோரி அதுக்கப்புறம் பூவமை அதுவும் நல்ல படம்.
யோ ரெச்சிடோ
நல்ல படம்.
டக்ஸிடோலாம் வேற லெவலா இருக்கும்.
டக்ஸிடோ படம். ஆர்மர் கார்ட்லாம் அவன் பலசுடா வந்து.
போலீஸ் ஸ்டோரிலாம் சாப்பிடுறோம்.
என் வீடு என் வீடு
தமிழ்ல செருப்பு குண்டு அடிப்போம். தமிழ்ல
பயங்கரமா இருக்கும்.
நல்லாதான் இருக்கு இல்லன்னு
சொல்லு. எனக்கு ஒரு கேள்வி இருக்கு.
சொல்லியா?
நேத்து ஒரு பொண்ணு என்ன சொல்லுச்சுன்னா இது கட் ஆஃப் பண்ணிட்டியே.
எங்கயா என் வீடு? எங்கயா என் வீடு?
சாப்ரோ
சொல்லு ப்ரோ.
iPadல சமையல் அப்டேட் வந்து சமையல்.
We're so close.
Yeah. Now. ஃபாலோ பண்றோம் இப்போ நான்
சத்தியமா சொல்றேன் இப்போதைக்கு வரல.
ஐயோ வா
ப்ரோ இவனை கேளுங்க ப்ரோ, ஏன் நான் வர மாட்டேன். ஸ்டோரி அவ்வளோ இன்டெப்தா போயிட்டு இருக்கு.
Still burning. If we can purify the abyssal power.
இங்க பிஸ்டல் எல்லாம் கையில் ரெட்டியா வச்சிருக்கேனா? இந்த பிஸ்டல் சூப்பரா இருந்துச்சு ஆக்சுவலா. பிஸ்டல் டப்பு டிப்பு அடி.
It's so
ஷாட்கன் லைட் மிஷின் கன்.
Is it you? Huh? At long last. I'm sorry. I lied to you. Even knowing what was to come, I still couldn't let go of the fear in my heart. The moment the moon shattered, my body began to tell me, you look so. Trust me when I
கொஞ்ச நேரத்துக்கு முன்னாடி எதுவுமே போடாத மாதிரி இருந்துச்சுடா.
What was that all about?
கேக்குதா?
It sounded like she was
perhaps. She took me for a fading soul.
But anyway,
சைபர் பங்க் ஆடிட்டு இருக்கேன் ப்ரோ.
That's odd. This place looks different than when we came in.
Waning moon. Huh? Oh, lifeless damsel.
மறுபடியும் போயிட்டான் அதே மாதிரி.
Hurry! The place is collapsing!
It wants to trap us here.
Who's it? The abyss?
Now we've taken the moon marrow. All that's left here is a dark will. It will show us no mercy.
சொல்லியா? லைவ்ல தான் இருக்கு.
புரியல.
கொஞ்ச நேரம் அமைதியா இருக்கும்.
Give it back, the crimson house, my mirror, my heart.
ஹை ப்ரோ, கேம் சவுண்ட் லோ பண்ணுங்க. கேம் சவுண்ட் அதிகமா இருக்கா? அது கட்சீன்ல அதிகமா இருக்கு.
This is where you fall. Witness my rise. What are you waiting for?
இந்த வண்டி மட்டும் தான் இருக்கு. அந்த வண்டி உடைஞ்சிருச்சு.
கட்சீன்ல அதிகமா
வண்டி தான் வச்சு ஓடணும்.
எனக்கே அத சவுண்டோட இவ்வளவு அதிகமா பார்த்தேன். ஓகே, இப்போ ஓகேவா இருக்கும்.
ஸ்டோரி யாரியா என்ன?
யாரியா? அவரா நானா?
நீதான்.
ஆர்கன் க்ரோஸ் தான்.
யாரா நீங்க? யாரா நீங்க?
You are the keynote.
வண்டி எடுக்க கூட இல்ல அதுக்குள்ள.
செக்கிரோ முச்சே இல்லையாடா?
செக்கிரோ இல்லடா, முடிக்கணும்டா.
Your hands.
No.
Oh, this? Don't worry. It's a small price to pay. The Abyss wanted to trap you inside, and I defied its will by bringing you out. No. I have paid the price, albeit a small one, and it cannot be undone. My hands have already fused with the Abyss. Purification would simply destroy whatever's left of them. As much as I'd like.
Yes, you did your part. And as promised, I will leave the iridescent moon's mirror. From this day forth, may the two worlds' flames burn ever more brightly.
I'll take that as a blessing. Now, Columbina, give me your hand. Accept this moonlight I offer in return.
அவனுக்கு டிராவல் கொடுப்பான்ல.
ஸ்டீம் பண்றதுனால தான் நினைக்கிறேன். गाइस ஒரே நிமிஷம் ஸ்டீம் எடுத்துறேன். ஸ்டீம் பண்றதுல பயங்கரமா ஸ்டக் ஆகுது கேம். இவ்வளவு நேரம் நல்லா தான போயிட்டு இருந்துச்சு. இப்போ நல்லா வருது.
பண்ண யாரும் பார்க்கல.
By the Frost Moon's authority alone, wielding the power of the other moons was always going to be a stretch.
Just one more. It's okay. I can take.
ரைட்.
நான் அந்த நிமிஷத்துல போயிடுவேன். சரியாடா?
ரைட்.
அவ்வளவுதான்.
என்ன கொன்னுட்டானுங்கடா, யாருனே தெரியல இவனுங்க.
How about now?
At the very least, stay hidden like before. I want to see him gone from that cry. The rapier of Solnari and his wild hunt must be sent back where they belong.
Well, it's good to have something to ache. When I first met you, you didn't strike me as a ray of moonlight. More like a wisp of fog drifting in from who knows where, ready to scatter at the... But now, you're full of vitality.
Thank you. Look after yourself too, Arlecchino. But whatever you're after, don't let the Abyss take a hold of you.
I appreciate the concern, Columbina. Kutar, the moon maiden, Colum. We often use code names in the House of the Hearth too. But it's knowing your real name.
Office போயிட்டு வரதுக்கு எதுக்கு ஸ்போர்ட்ஸ் பேட்டர்ன்?
All I'll say is this. All right.
Middle.
I appreciate.
மிடில்னா இப்போ வீட்ல
அவஞ்சரா.
ஏமா எம்டி எடுத்துக்கோ ப்ரோ.
எம்டியா?
உனக்கு சர்வீஸ்
எம்டி வந்து
அதோட அந்த ரேட்டுக்கு உங்களுக்கு வண்டி மைலேஜ் சிசி கரெக்ட். சிசி கரெக்டா இருக்கும். வண்டி கரெக்டா இருக்கும். எடுக்கும். வண்டி ஸ்பீடு கொஞ்சம் ப்ரோ. அப்பாச்சி
வேணாம் ப்ரோ. கை வலிக்கும்.
வேணாம் ப்ரோ. இல்ல நான் அப்பாச்சி நிறைய பேர் பழைய அப்பாச்சினா சஜஸ்ட் பண்ணுவேன் பட் ஆனா இது
இப்ப வர அப்பாச்சி கை வலிக்கும்.
தெரியல இப்ப வர அப்பாச்சிலாம் எனக்கு தெரியல நம்பிக்கை இல்லை இப்ப வர அப்பாச்சி மேலாம்
வேணாம் பைசன் ப்ரோ சொன்னா கேளு.
எனக்கு தெரிஞ்சு நீ எம்டி எடுத்துக்கோ இல்ல எஃப்சில மாடல் இருக்கு நம்ம ரோஹித் வச்சிருக்கான் எஃப்சி
Can't hide the truth. It all adds up.
ராயல் என்ஃபீல்டுலாம் வந்து ஹண்டர் வேணா
But
எடுப்போம்
don't get careless.
ஹண்டர் தான் ப்ரோ நானும் சொல்றேன்.
அதான் எடு ஆனா நீ மைலேஜ் எல்லாம் கேக்குறியே
மைலேஜ் எல்லாம் எதிரே பார்க்க கூடாது அதுல.
மைலேஜ் எல்லாம் எதிரே பார்க்க கூடாது அதுல
மைலேஜ் 38 கொடுக்கலாம்.
ஓ 38. அடப்பா அதுக்கு எதுக்கு நீ மைலேஜ் சொன்ன?
சரி எனக்கு வாட்ஸ்
மைலேஜ் வண்டினா ஒரு சரி ஓகே ஒரு 50 அபோவ்லாம் ஓகேலாம் அடி.
மைலேஜ்னா நீ தானே கேட்டயா எவ்வளவு கிலோமீட்டர் கொடுப்போம்னு சொல்ற அதான் சொன்னேன்.
அதுக்கு சொன்னியா? ஓகே ஓகே. சரி.
நல்ல மைலேஜ்னு சொன்னேன் நான். ஏன்னா இருக்க இப்ப பல்சர் 180 அது 35 தான் கொடுக்குது. ஏன்னா இது ஒரு பழைய வண்டி
பல்சர்லாம் மைலேஜ் நல்லா
இப்போ கொடுக்குது ப்ரோ 2008ல வாங்கின வண்டி இது.
அப்போ அப்படி
அப்போ
கொஞ்சம் கடினம் தான்.
அதுக்கு நான் 100 வாங்கிட்டு போயிடுவேன். 138 எனக்கு இதோ ஓகே தான். பட்ஜெட் தான் ப்ராப்ளமா இல்ல. ஓகே தான்.
சரி அப்போ பிரச்சனை இல்லை.
சரி நான் வரேன் ஒரு ஃபைன்
ப்ரோ பேசாம நீ வந்து ஸ்கூட்டி போய்டு ப்ரோ.
ரைட்.
சென்னை டிராஃபிக் ரொம்ப வசதியாக இருக்கும். வெரசா பில்ட் ஷோ வெரசா பில்ட் செகண்ட் அக்கவுண்ட் ப்ரோ.
ஆக்டிவா சரியான
செகண்ட் அக்கவுண்ட்னால பில்ட் கொஞ்சம் அப்படி தான் இருக்கும். இத காட்றேன். அது கன்சிடர் பில்ட்ஸ்.
All is well.
I ran into Miss.
You seem rather.
I certainly fighting alone.
We meet again.
சரினா யாராச்சும் டியூரன் எடுக்கறீங்களா?
These two courageous and given how people.
அதமே சொல்ல மாட்டீங்களே
Why don't you come
அப்பா.
and
நெஃபரே யாரும் எடுக்கலையா? அதான் எனக்கு மனசு கஷ்டமா இருக்கு.
நான் எடுக்கல.
காஜ் பத்தி தெரியல பொம்மை காஜ் நீ இருப்ப அப்படியே.
நெஃபரே யாரும் எடுக்காம போயிடு.
The gentleman.
இல்ல அந்த ஆல் வாய்ஸ் லைட்டா போட்டு ரொம்ப கம்மி பண்ணிட்டேன்.
It's me.
லைவ்ல கேட்காது.
By the way. Yeah. I'm
எனக்கு நல்லா கேட்டுச்சு. ஆனா இது கண்டுக்காத மாதிரியே இருக்கணும்.
ஆமா.
So different. In a good way, of course.
Thank you, Paimon.
Wow, you're such a smart.
Personally, when people call her
ஆனா நெஃபர் வந்து கொஞ்சம் கஷ்டம் தான் ப்ரோ விளையாடுறது.
புரியல என்னது?
கொஞ்சம் கடுப்பு தான் விளையாடுறது அவ்வளவு.
It's getting crowded.
அந்த மூன் மாதிரி இருக்குல்ல சிம்பிள் வரும்ல 3 மூணு.
No need.
அதுல அட்லீஸ்ட் ஒண்ணாச்சு இருக்கணும்.
Thank you for your I'll be meeting Sandro.
We really appreciate your
Come on.
அதே மாதிரி பஸ்ட் எலமெண்ட் பஸ்ட் வந்து இது ஆவல லூனா டேமேஜ் ஆவல நார்மல் டென்டோ டேமேஜ் தான் வருது.
This place is hopping.
Are you saying we're about?
As a matter of fact, I am.
இது வார்க்கா பிசிக்கல் டேமேஜ் தான் விடுவான்னு நினைக்கிறேன். பிசிக்கல் டேமேஜ்ரா யூலாக்கு பஃப்டா அப்படின்னு. ரெயின் ஸ்லிப் இந்த இடத்துல ரெயின் ஸ்லிப் வரணும் எதிரே பார்க்கல ஃபர்ஸ்ட் கோஸ்ட் ஆடும்போது.
I overheard your little chit chat outside, by the way. Though it looks like we have another new face. Someone else managed.
Frankly,
ரெயின் ஸ்லிப் தான் வர விட்டானுங்க பிசிக்கல் டேமேஜ் வச்சு.
This here is Dean Slip, colleague of Tibet's greatest guide, Paimon, and greatest adventurer, the Traveler. Well, not exactly colleagues, more sort of...
When someone else jumps in to do the announcing, you know.
Let's hear what he has to.
Note to self. Once Paimon knows your name, the rest of the world will soon follow.
When he comes looking for us, it's usually something important. Paimon...
From the looks of it, you're about to hold a meeting. If I were to say that the Wild Hunt is our mutual enemy...
As the saying goes, the enemy of my end, though,
After all this time, is he being sarcastic?
Hey, he's your brother. Why are you asking us?
I've still got a lot.
Oh, good point.
தெரியலையே பாய்சன் ப்ரோக்கர் நம்பர்.
I wonder what's taking them.
Perhaps you should go and check in with her.
I just got back.
Miss Nefer doesn't strike me as the type to share secrets. Under such circumstances.
Oh, but it's fine for me to impose.
What can I say?
நான் தான் போயிருப்பான் எனக்கு தெரிஞ்சு.
நானும் சரி இவர் வந்து வெரசா பில்ட் கேட்டார் காட்டலாம் பார்த்தா கட்சி முடிய மாட்டேங்குது.
Another trick is to simply hide in the background.
Spoken like a true sage.
Anyway, looks like we've got some time to kill before the meeting. Feel free to chat.
Cyberpunk கதை சூப்பரா இருக்கு bro. சைட்டி எக்ஸ்பெக்ட் பண்ணல. அம்மா எக்ஸ்பெக்ட் பண்ணாத நிறைய விஷயம் நடந்துருச்சு.
52 crit damage 291. ஆக்சுவலி வெப்பன் வந்து அட்டாக் வெப்பன். சிஆர் ஆர் சிடி வெப்பன் போட்டா கரெக்டா இருக்கும். அட்டாக் விட அதிகமா தான் இருக்கு. ப்ரோ ஆனா டீசன்ட் பில்ட் தான் ப்ரோ. சும்மா அக்கவுண்ட்ல வச்சு எடுத்ததுக்கு டீசன்ட்டா ஒரு பில்ட். கரெக்டா தான் இருக்கு. இது மட்டும் பீஸ் நல்லா கிடைச்சா நல்லா இருக்கும். கான்சன்ட்ரேஷன் 0, டேலண்ட் வந்து 876. ஏன்னா ஒரு ட்ரிபிள் க்ளோன் பண்ணனும் ஆக்சுவலி. கடுப்பே தான் ட்ரிபிள் க்ளோன் பண்ணாதான் எஃபெக்ட் அதிகமா இருக்கும். ஹையஸ்ட் டேமேஜ் 80k ப்ரோ. என்னோட வேற சாப் பில்ட்.
கேக்குதா?
சொல்லு bro. Is there something you'd like to say to
ஒரு
me?
கேம் சொன்னலையா அது ஏத்துங்க.
அதற்கு அம்ச்சட ப்ரோ. நான் எதுல ஏத்துறது? எபிகா ஸ்ட்ரீமா?
இல்ல அது எபிக்லாம் இல்ல எபிக் ஸ்ட்ரீம் இல்ல லைவ்ல இருக்கலாம் கொஞ்சம்.
சரி ரைட். உசாரேன்றீங்க.
That's what you had in.
ஆனா एक्चुअली அது இருக்கு. எனக்கு இப்பதான் தெரியும். நான் சொல்லி தரேன் எப்படி.
சரி.
அது என்ன நாளைக்கு லைவ் போடலாம். எல்லாரும் ஆடுறாங்க.
வீக்கெண்ட்ல போடலாம்.
You're both awfully quiet.
அதான் வீக்கெண்ட்ல சும்மா ஃபன்னுக்கு.
Have either of you ever?
That sounds like a lovely idea.
I dabble. Okay, he's an excellent. I'm flattered.
If I ever get the chance,
I'll bear that in mind.
Poison bro கிட்ட மட்டும் கேம் பத்தி பேசுறாரு.
Best to you. Very well.
I
can try.
டைம் இருக்கும்போது தான் ஆட முடியும். நீ நியாயமா சொல்லு.
கரெக்ட்டா
டைம் இருக்கும்போது தான் ஆட முடியும்.
கரெக்ட்டா ஒரு கேம் இன்ஸ்டால் பண்ண சொல்ல ஒருத்தர் ஆன்லைன்ல வரல. இவங்க ரெண்டு பேர் கான்வர்சேஷன் வந்து சரியான இதுவா இருக்கும்யா. கேட்கவே கூடாது. ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸும் வார்க்கா கான்வர்சேஷன் இது ஆல்க்ரோஸ்ல கேட்டியா? கேட்டு பாரு.
Come on. Let's just keep this, but
that goes without.
Anyone else in the know?
It's dangerous.
Then, in the name of
தெரியாம Nvidia செட்டிங்ஸ்ல ஒரு விஷயத்தை பண்ணி ஒரு வேலையை பார்த்து விட்டேன்.
போச்சா கிராஃபிக்ஸ்?
இல்ல அதெல்லாம் அதுவும் இல்ல. அது உள்ள போனோம்னா செட்டிங்ஸ்ல இது வந்து இமேஜ் செட்டிங்ஸ் வந்து குவாலிட்டி பெர்ஃபார்மன்ஸ் ரெண்டு இருக்கும். அது தெரியாம குவாலிட்டில போட்டுட்டேன்னா
but what about Yehoda?
அதுல ரொம்ப மெமரி RAM
Once this is over,
ரொம்ப கன்சம்ப்ஷன் ஆகுது. என்ன சைபர் பங்கே ஸ்டக் ஆகுதுன்னு பார்த்தா அப்புறமா தான் தெரியுது.
Did you say something?
I didn't say anything. Right, Flints? Anyway, before we first up, we have Miss Lauma as Moon Chanter. She's the leader of Nefer is leading the investigation into Rerer's background. Assistant over here, we have Mr. Flints, a Ratnik and guardian of the abandoned. For those of you who've never met, this is Mr. Albedo, a renowned alchemist and captain of the Knights of Favonius investigation team. By his side is a new face for us all, myself included, Mr. Durin, who's come to lend his aid. Next up, we have the Moon Maiden and former Fatui Harbinger, Miss Columbina. Then we have the Traveler, who's earned more titles than I could possibly hope to list out, so I'll spare you the rundown. And Paimon, the ultimate travel companion and quite possibly the best guide in all of Tibet.
அதாவது அந்த கேமோட அந்த ஹீரோ செத்துருவான். போயிருவான் சைபர் பங்க்ல. கொண்டு போனதுக்கு அப்புறமா தான் வந்து இவனுக்கு டைட்டில் கார்டே போடுறானுங்க சைபர் பங்க் 2030.
That would be me, Miss Nefer. I have a commission for you.
ஒரு டேய் என்னடா இது அப்படினு.
இங்க பாரு
Who I am doesn't matter right now. What does matter is that I'd like you to gather more intelligence.
Well, it's Conrian, I assume. And what's with the mask? Are you trying to hide your identity? In any case, the fact that you're even still alive raises an awful lot of questions.
My name is Dainsleif, and yes, I am from Conria. As I'm sure you're aware, the Raker of Solnari's real name is Rerir. He was once an acquaintance of mine.
Really? Then you must have been quite an influential figure yourself.
You flatter me, but none of that matters anymore. My point was simply to clarify why I have asked Miss Nefer to investigate Rerir's background.
So you're both from Conria, and it sounds like you used to be friends. What am I missing here? Surely you already know how he became one of the 5 sinners.
I'll tell you everything I know. The history of Conria, the names and identities of the 5 sinners. I have never spoken openly of this before. But the truth was exactly as people say. The 5 sinners were each driven by their own desires, and it was by the visionary, Vedafinir, who wished to foretell the future. Gold, Rheingotter, who desired to create life. The foul, Surtologi, who pursued supreme strength. And last, but not least, Raker of Solnari, Rerir, Ravager of the Moon. Of the 5, Rerir is the only one who remains a mystery to me. He never harbored grand ambitions. So what changed in the space of a single night? How did he come to fall like the others?
In other words, you're saying that his change came as a shock to you, and you have no idea what actually happened?
That's right.
You mentioned how the Abyss tempted them, which led to their fall. But what did that look like in practice? And what other context can you give me about the events of that time?
Strangely, now that it comes to it, I hardly know where to begin. The fateful night took place during the era of the Eclipse Dynasty. One day, my elder brother, the visionary, Vedafinir, was summoned to the palace by the Vinster King, only for the king to gouge out his eyes and cast him into the dungeons. When I came to hear of this, my fury knew no bounds. I gathered together every ally I thought I had, and together
Actually,
we set a night to storm the palace and free Ved. Centuries on, the memories of that night still haunt me like a never-ending nightmare. We broke through the palace gates, just like we had planned. But then, I was betrayed. Even Vedafinir, the very person I had come to rescue, abandoned me and partook of the abyss's power.
So, it's personal after.
I cannot say what price would be worthy of such a commission. But know this. Uncovering the truth of Rerir's past is the only way to unravel this mystery.
Sounds pretty good to me.
Can I borrow your halo? It could be...
Hey, enough with the wisecracks!
Relax. It was meant to be a compliment.
I'll give your proposal some...
Before that, there's a few...
Now that we've united the hearts of the 3 moons, your power...
I believe it will take a little longer. You've done so much for me, so I want to be completely honest with you all. From the moment I was born, my power has been slowly ebbing away. And that is because Tevat has never accepted me. Even with the moons united as one, it seems my rejection can... So far, I have yet to find a solution. It may turn out to be a problem that will plague me until the day I finally leave this place behind. Even so, I will do everything in my power to help you drive out the Raker of Solnari. As Arlecchino put it, this is not about...
story ஆனா நம்ம ஓபன் வேர்ல்ட் கேம் அப்படி சொல்லு. ஏன்னா கென்பச் எப்பயுமே விளையாடுறாரு அதான் கேக்குது.
ஆமா ஸ்டோரி மோடு பிளஸ் வித் ஓபன் வேர்ல்ட் GTA தான் GTA மாதிரி தான் பட் ஃபுல்லா ஒரு மாதிரி இதுவா இருக்கும்
While my strength slowly
ஸ்டோரி ஆனா
recovers,
நல்லா இருக்கு. பை
we'll
ஃபார்
also
நான்
need to gather
இப்போதைக்கு
more
ஸ்டோரி
ஆடுன
நல்லா தான்
intel.
இருக்கும்.
Naturally.
ஓப்பன் வேர்ல்டு தான் நிறைய பக்ஸ்
We should take all
இருந்துச்சுனானுங்க.
the help
அதையும்
we
இப்ப
can
கிளியர்
get
பண்ணிட்டு
if we hope to
சொல்லிட்டாங்க.
defeat.
We've considered
அதெல்லாம்
several
clear
viable
பண்ணிட்டாங்க
plans
bro.
now.
அதுதான் கிளியர்
But our
பண்ணிட்டாங்க.
choice, is it
Clear
even
பண்ணிட்டாங்க.
possible to kill Rerir? What experiences shaped the person or monster he became? And what's he really at? Given Albedo's
Tambi,
expertise in
Tambi.
alchemy, I think we should leave him to try.
Understood.
As for the other two, I'm afraid we'll have to count up.
So you're placing.
வாங்கடா.
You sure have a
நீங்களா நான்
talent for
unbox போ.
changing your tune, Miss Moonchanter. Timid like Yehoda one moment, then Flintz's insincere flattery the next.
Ladies, please. I must object to your portrayal
ஆக்சுவலா
of me.
சைபர் பங்க் வந்து
That's all.
ஆக்சுவலா நல்ல கேம்
Feel
தான்.
free to keep bickering.
வேஸ்ட்
Just
கேம்லாம்
pretend
சொல்லவே
I'm not
மாட்டேன்.
here.
அப்படிலாம்
I
சொல்லலையா?
have faith in you, Miss Nefer.
வேஸ்ட் கேம்னு கிடையாது.
Something tells me you'll stand by
சில
us
பேருக்கு பிடிக்கும்,
until
சில
the
பேருக்கு
very
பிடிக்காது.
end.
Oh? And what?
This isn't about the money.
Look at them getting along so.
And I'm the one.
Is that right?
Anyway, Mr. Dainsliff, let's talk. And Traveler, once we're finished, if you've nothing else planned, I'd like.
This whole experience is teaching me a lot. Why?
ஆனா எனக்கு பர்சனலி பிடிச்சி போச்சு ப்ரோ. சீரியஸ்லி கதை எனக்கு மெயினா எதனால பிடிச்சுன்னா கதை தான். கதை சூப்பரா இருக்கு.
சைபர் பங்கா?
கதை உண்மையிலேயே சூப்பரா பண்ணியிருக்கான். சும்மா சொல்லக்கூடாது.
Thank you for waiting.
It's okay.
That's very now.
இவனுங்க என்ன வெளிய
I
வந்தாலே
trust we
கொன்னுறானுங்க.
spoke at
யாரு
some.
இவனுங்க?
Dane has a
யாருன்னே
lot of faith
தெரியல.
in us. That's
Likewise. I appreciate
வெளிய
that you got
சும்மா
right
வந்தா
on
வண்டி
board
எடுத்தாலே
without interrogating me
கொன்னுறானுங்க
about
bro.
why I invite.
யாருன்னே தெரியல bro.
that's because we know.
That's one way to
Check
put
point
it. All
இருக்கும்.
right. So the reason I've gathered you
மறுபடியும்
all,
மீண்டும்
think of
மீண்டுமா?
this once the ceremony. Lastly, any individual.
நான் பேசாம ஓடியே போறேன் அந்த இடத்துக்கு.
Good luck, everyone.
வண்டி
Sounds like all
எடுத்தாடா
Paimon
பிரச்சனை.
can do is cross her fingers and.
There's a little more in the event that some.
I second that.
So, Paimon's like.
Good.
யாருன்னே தெரியல.
ஓகே. ஆமா லைக் பண்ண பார்த்துட்டு இருந்தா லைக் பண்ண சப்போர்ட் பண்ணுங்க. சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ண பார்த்துட்டு இருந்தா சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணுங்க.
Did Mr. Dainsliff tell you anything else?
He told me that he believes Rerir kept some big secrets in his life. He's not sure that they were the cause of his eventual downfall, but he's asked me to uncover what those secrets were all the same.
But surely you're not planning to go through with this, no matter the cost.
If you think that, you'd be overestimating me.
Black
I'm
flag
a
நான் எத்தனை தடவை
businesswoman,
பிடிக்கிறது?
not a mercenary.
அதெல்லாம் இன்னமும் வச்சிருக்கேன் சிஸ்டம்ல.
But I do have my own professional reasons for taking this job.
Assassin Creed
You
Black
think I'd
Flag
turn
is-
down the opportunity to get a first.
Well,
You're.
K25,
All right.
K19.
All set over here too.
Promise, Paimon, you'll be extra.
All right. Let your whole body close your eyes.
Hero இல்ல.
ரைட் திருப்பி தனுஷ் ப்ரோ போயிட்டாரா?
அவர் அவ்வளவுதான் கிளம்பியாச்சு. வழக்கம் போல லேப்டாப் பின் போயிட்டாங்க.
அப்படியா?
This be his off-party standards set according to Dainsliff. Is this where you keep your secret?
Today's files are in. Time to wait. Neutralized. This one should be archived under purged targets.
இது முடிஞ்சா பாரியா லக்ஷ்மண் ப்ரோ.
இந்த இருங்க ஒரே நிமிஷம்.
இந்த கொஸ்ட் அவன் எப்படி சொல்றது?
Female, 23.
கிரிம்சன் மூன் எல்லாரையுமே கொல்லுவான்.
Occupation, office clerk. Neutralized.
ரைட்.
Another one for sounds like she was that other man's daughter.
இங்க லைவா?
Neutralized.
நான் இதுல டிஸ்கார்ட்ல போட்டுறேன் பாரு.
Just another new but come to think of it.
என்னது?
Female, 16. Occupation, none. Orphan, neutralized.
லைவ் போட்டிருக்கீங்களா அதையா சொன்னீங்க?
லைவ்ல இருக்கேன்யா ப்ளஸ் டிஸ்கார்ட்ல ஷேர் பண்ணிருக்கேன்னு சொன்னேன். டிஸ்கார்ட்ல இதுல போட்டிருக்கேன். இப்ப லைவ் போடுறேன்.
வேணா சத்தியமா இங்க ஒரு இது பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கேன்.
Female, 13.
ஸ்கிரீன் ஷேர் தான் பண்ணிருக்கேன். அதுல
Occupation, none. Neutralized.
அதுதான் இருக்கு.
Filed.
ரெரியோட பாஸ்ட்
அவன் பத்தியா 11 வயசு பையன்.
None. Orphan and confirmed Crimson Moon descendant. Neutralized and male 6. Occupation none. Orphan and confirmed Crimson Moon descendant.
இதோ பாத்துக்கோ லட்சுமி பாக்குறியா? அந்த வேர்ட் வருதுல்ல, இது அபிஸ். அப்ப நீ பார்க்கல. அவன் அந்த சின்னர் வாய்ஸ், அதான் இன்னர் வாய்ஸ். இந்த சின்னர் அந்த உரோ அபிஸ் தானே காரணம் சின்னர்ஸ்க்கு பவர் கொடுத்தது.
The remaining weaklings will be increasingly easy to deal with.
No! No. My job is to ensure the survival of the Eclipse Dynasty. And the only way to do that is by eliminating any and all potential threats. It's a perfectly legitimate... Every single one of my colleagues can attest to my fairness. And if my friends were aware of the facts, I know they'd back me up too. Assuming, of course, that they were aware of all the facts.
Crimson Moon சேர்ந்தவன் ஃபுல்லாவே கான்டியன்ஸ் தான் ப்ரோ. அதாவது கிரிம்சன் மூன்னால ஆபத்து இருக்குன்னு சொல்லிட்டு அந்த கிங் என்ன பண்றோம், ஆர்டர் போட்டுருவோம் கிரிம்சன் மூன் எல்லாரையும் கொல்லுங்க அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு.
Mr. Vedifalnir, it's been quite some time since we last met.
Rerir, I trust you're here because you have something important to discuss.
Forgive me. Tell me.
It is indeed within my power to foresee certain things.
I was just thinking.
That isn't a lot. Ever since that...
Does it feel...
I'm afraid the You fear my... the burden of prophecy.
So who exactly...
Or rather...
You're closer to His Majesty than I am.
You say that as though it is...
You are so...
Let me offer you some advice. And for many reasons...
Hold on. There's that same black fog again.
Wait. Hear me out. His name is Rerir.
What did you say?
A cruel irony, isn't it? The man you're set to marry leads a double life as a brute.
Why are you telling me all of this now?
Simple. It's because I want you to kill him. You are the only person he would never suspect.
No, absolutely not. I would never dream of doing such a despicable thing.
So you'll just stand by and watch him slaughter us to the last? Do not forget that the blood of the Crimson Moon flows in your veins too.
The blood of the Crimson Moon? What does that matter now? You think that alone is reason enough for me to throw away everything I have?
Why wouldn't it be? You too were once a child of the Crimson Moon, just like me. Don't tell me you've never felt so much as a flicker of fury for the way we were trampled into the dust.
As long as you promise to abandon this pipe dream of restoring your dynasty, I can try to persuade him. Or have him persuade the Vinster King.
Persuade the Vinster King? Do you even know why he's so obsessed with hunting us down? Why he keeps trying to force us to hand over our secrets? Over and over again? Or the Vinster King? If you can't bring your...
The Ray here of that really... But Who love should be built on honesty. Is it really so wrong? Vedifulnir, but I won't just sit by and no matter who.
Huh? Was that Rerir who just walked past the window? Doesn't it give you the chills that he still takes the same road to work every day? As if nothing ever happened.
Those people at the deli.
Enough already. They're clearly pretty taken by their own disguises. Just smile and play along. Pull the rug from under beasts like that, and you'll risk having your throat torn out.
Deli. Oh. They're talking about those people from the opposition. Right.
But surely you can see he's not the man he pretends to be. So we're not going to survive this, are we? Thelindis!
Sorry, Freether. My mind. I heard you, though. He's just following the king's orders. He's a secret agent, and it's his job to hunt down
By the time you first met him, he'd already taken lives. Maybe he was using you from the very beginning.
No. Rerir has no idea I have anything to do with the Crimson Moon. My family are only distant relatives of the main lineage, and besides, truth be told, apart from my teeth.
But as Orlog said,
I'll work something out. Don't forget that for now,
if even you can't escape this.
I won't speak in here. Hold on to this. If an opportunity to escape presents itself, take it.
You call that
I've got a job, and there's still money coming in. But you can't.
Another day, another round of assassination training. Training ground is just beyond this hidden passageway.
சொல்லு bro.
மொத்தம் எவ்வளவு நேரம் வரும்?
இதுவா நீ ஸ்கிப் அடிக்காம அடிச்சா 5 மணி நேரம் வரும்.
ஸ்கிப் அடிக்காம தான்
just walking with blood bags.
ஸ்கிப் அடிக்காம அடிச்சா 5 மணி நேரம் வரும்.
Make sure you have a firm grip on the handle. Then choose your ammo well. Keep your movements light and brisk. And the prey won't sense a thing.
I doubt that. I'll bet no one's ever died a quiet death at your hands.
I work clean. No traces.
That doesn't make it open and above board. The thing just happens to need you right now. Someday it doesn't.
That won't happen.
He's changed. Ever since the storm fell with that hour. From the beginning, he only had you take out a handful of the guilty.
The ones I dealt with have always been guilty. And I've carried out my work flawlessly.
Thelindis, do you still...
Orla.
The boy who was pretending to sell flowers. You spoke...
Yes, what about...
He was arrested 2 days ago. I just don't get it. After everything, or does it mean nothing to you?
No, that's not...
I need to go now, Thelindis. If you...
Author Thelindis. Over the course of this week, the research object was subjected to interference for a total of 47 hours for experimental purposes. All subjects of observation. No progress. Things are getting worse. But if all this but could he? No.
Why won't you just let us go? We don't even know each other. All we want is to live ordinary, peaceful lives.
You want to live?
Yes. I just want to go on living. Is that really such an unforgivable crime?
You want to go on living. I want to keep living too. To keep living forever. That's why I have no choice but to continue on the path I'm on. If only some savior would suddenly swoop down and change the way the world is. Too bad that's not going to happen. Imagine that. If there really were such a person, you and I wouldn't be standing here like this, would we? Today's files are in. Time to wade through them just like... No, I don't get tired of it. It's my job. And not only am I lucky to have it, I'm good at it too. Thalindis?
Right.
No. Why? But you bear no mark of the Crimson Moon. How could you possibly have anything to do with them? A diluted bloodline. What a fool. Irminsul. Finster King. How far are you going to take this? Today, it's the descendants of the Crimson Moon. Who will it be tomorrow? Will you... No. This cannot go on. This...
Okay.
You're really letting me go?
I am. As long as you can guarantee that no one will find you.
Don't worry, I'll be extra careful. No one will know I was here. But what about you? If you let me go, you won't be...
Good point.
No, please! I just want to see...
Go on living?
Yes.
If I let you leave, what will become of me? But remember, don't let anyone know you were caught.
Even shadows in the dark must live by a code. But you can't save everyone.
You've been whispering in my ear for days now, Vedivulnir. What are you...
I only say this because you long for an answer to your problems. Let her go, Rerir, or you risk losing everything.
I will not abandon Thalindis.
Then you'll need a little more vigilance and a lot more power. The world is changing, Rerir. Keep your eyes peeled for your moment of opportunity.
That voice used to be so unclear. But now I know exactly whose it is. He won't tell me how to actually... Tell me then! What will this moment and...
So, the king's obsession with abyssal power left the future of Khaenri'ah hanging in the balance. No wonder every aspect... And it looks like this Thalindis. It almost And why does Vedivulnir, Daneslif's older brother, keep talking in Rerir's head? This guy kept more secrets than I ever imagined. The human mind is like a vast desert of shifting sands. When you follow the flow of someone's memories, you only ever see the parts they're willing to let surface. Time for something a bit more creative. We've been inside Rerir's mind this whole time. There's already enough clues on the board to start reading between the lines, and now we can finally begin to put the pieces together. Sure, it'll only be a reconstruction,
ஓகே
Part
இனிமேட்டு தான் ஆரம்பிக்குது
simulation, part reason. Once
எக்ஸாம்
we've built up
பாரு
a cognitive
பார்த்துட்டு இருக்கியா
profile, we just need to cross-check the logic behind his actions. And then we'll be able to take a sneak peek at
இவனுங்க அந்த
whatever
5
it
sinners
is that
காட்டக்கூடாதுன்னு
Revere
எப்படி
has really
காட்டியிருப்பானுங்க
been
பாரு
hiding.
5 sinners-ஓட ஃபேஸ் ரிவீல் பண்ணக்கூடாதுன்னு டிஃபரெண்டா காமிச்சிருப்பானுங்க ஆனா வாய்ஸ் எல்லாரோட வாய்ஸ் லைன் வந்துரும் ஓகேவா இது வந்து ரேரி அவன் பேர் என்னது ரெரி அவன் ஏதோ ஒருத்தன் விடு
Rere, are you there?
ரேரி
Hey, Rere!
இது டேன்ஸ் லிஃப்
Come out, it's urgent.
Dane? What's wrong?
அவனுங்க அந்த இத ஃபேஸ் ரிவீல் பண்ணக்கூடாதுன்னு இப்படி விட்டானுங்க வேணும்ட்டே பண்றானுங்களா அப்படின்னு ஏட்ரா
Okay. I'll come.
இதுவே
But the Lindis is still over at the Universitas. I'll need to leave her a note.
All right then, but make it quick.
வெலாவரியா காமிச்சிரும்
இன்னும் ஒரு இது தானே ப்ரோ இப்போ மொத்தமா எல்லாத்தையும் இப்ப காமிச்சா வேஸ்டா போறல
Well, this is a nice change.
இது
meeting
இவ ஒரு
you all
சின்னர்
at this
ரைட்
hour.
நட்டர்
When men and women of ambition can speak face to face in broad daylight.
Don't be ridiculous.
நோ சின்னர்
We do not fear
ஈவன் தி
the
சிரிக்
day.
கோஸ் முடிச்சியா ப்ரோ
Why would we seek refuge in the night?
ஸ்கிரிக்கோட ஸ்டோரி
You
கோஸ்
might
முடிச்சியா
ask your blade that same question.
அதல காட்டுவாங்க
I'm
அவன
told it prefers the cover. The word on the street is that Sir
ரைன் டாட்டர் இல்ல
strikes
இவன்
when he has an
அவன் பேர்
unfair
என்னது
advantage.
இன்னொருத்த பேசுவான்ல அவன்
But that
If this is your way of offering me replacement limbs,
சர்டாலக்
believe
ஏதோ
me,
பேர்
I'll take them.
பேர் வாயில வரமா வச்சிருக்காங்களா
Oh, we can certainly discuss that. With bioalchemy, anything is possible.
Lunatic. Robtatir. What brings you here?
இவன் ஒருத்தன்
Why, Dainsliff, of course. He invited me. Please, cast aside your apprehensions, Miss Rhindaughter. Whatever the rumors may say, I am but a humble servant of the king.
புரியுதா
Well, the
லக்ஷம் ப்ரோ
Universitas Magistrorum won't stop
இவன்
falling
தனித்தனியா
over
இருக்கானுங்க
you.
சரியா
So at least some of the rumors
ஆனா
must be
வந்து
true.
டேன்ஸ்ல வந்து நான்
You're
சேர்க்கறான்
clearly doing well for
ஆக்சுவலி
yourself.
அபிசுமே இவங்கள
So
இவங்கள
drop
தான்
the
கரெக்ட் பண்ணிட்டு
humble
இருக்கோம்
servant act.
இது
It
நம்மளுக்கு தெரியாது
endears you to no one. You're president of the Universitas Magistrorum. The chief royal mage known as Vice President Veet doesn't even try to hide.
My success is the product, of course. No, and as for
டேன்ஸ்லிஃப்க்கே
Veet,
தெரியாது ப்ரோ
in missing out on the
இவனுங்க இந்த மாதிரி
presidency,
பிட்ரே
he
பண்ணுவாங்க எல்லாமே
starched
பிட்ரே
a
தான
mountain
பண்றாங்க
of
அவன
stress. Like everything else in life.
என்னடா முதுகுல குத்தி குத்திங்க
You're all here.
அதேதான்
I apologize for the short notice, but it was an emergency.
You must be Rere.
Mr. Sertologi. Yes, I handled your case file during your sentencing. Nothing personal, of course. I'm pleasantly surprised that you remember me.
You're clearly a person of substance if you've been invited here. But Dainsliff, you'd better have a very good reason for convening this little gathering.
It's my brother, Vedalfinir. After he spoke at the court this morning, the king was so infuriated by his words that he had him blinded in both eyes and thrown in prison.
Vedalfinir in prison? Strange. I thought the king trusted him and Horoptatir more than anyone else in the world. Does this mean the king's circle of trust just got even smaller?
It has nothing to do with trust. It's about what the king wants. I simply appease him. Because it's in the best interests of the universe.
And also because you're slimy. Vedifulnir, perhaps.
Do you honestly think this is an important discussion? Dane, what are you planning to do? Rescue Vedifulnir, I assume.
Correct. It will mean storming the palace by force. Tonight. I need all of you on my side.
That's far too dangerous. And don't forget, Dainsleif, you're captain of the Royal Guard. You swore an oath to the throne.
You've been planning this for a while, haven't you?
Actually,
I have no desire to commit treason. But whatever critique the king may
Fattiviyoda
have
elite
of
iruppan theriyuma
disfiguring your most loyal subject
avanum
for putting
contrarian
the
dhaan
best interests of his court
adha
and nation
kaattuvaanungalla
first.
or scene
This
in
is
the
not
trailer
the
la
conduct of a wise ruler.
ஆனா அவன் வந்து எப்படி சொல்றது பவர்ஃபுல் தான் அவனும் பட் ஆனா இவங்க கூட இல்ல
Vedifulnir's prophecy enraged the king. I'm sure it wasn't what he wanted to hear, but if he won't take
கீழ அவன் இல்ல
counsel even from the
அது
visionary,
கீழ தான் இருக்கானா இல்ல
that is
கீழலியா
deeply
தெரியல
troubling news. The extent of His Majesty's
Just
madness
broke
is
the
now all
rules.
too clear. The question is, how does a man like me get out? You have noble ambitions, Dane, but I'm afraid they don't do much for a guy
பையன்
like
இப்ப
me.
வரைக்கும் டேன்ஸ்லி பக்கம் தான் இருப்பான்
A letter of pardon? For whom? The chances of...
ஆனா இப்ப வரைக்கும் டேன்ஸ்லி பக்கம் தான் இருப்பான் அதனால டேன்ஸ்லி கன்ஃபியூஸ் ஆயிடுவான் மத்த 4 பேர் மாறுவாங்கன்னு தெரியும் அவனுக்கு ரேரே எப்படி மாறுவோம் அப்படின்றது அவனுக்கு டவுட்
This black fog over the board must have some connection to Thelindis. But why is it taking this? Another mystery I'll need to unravel.
Patches Arki started playing Genshin Impact. Right.
ஆனா இருக்கு பையன் வந்து தொலைய மாட்டான்
என்ன அப்படி பண்றாரு திரும்ப தான் ஒரு நினைக்கிறேன் அப்பாடு
Author Thelindis, over the course of this week, research dating back to the Crimson Moon Dynasty has established. However, there are a number of hurdles, an enormous to make matters work. This is not a wise. I apologize if we really made it there.
5 sinners இது பண்றது தானே இவனுங்க போவானுங்க ஆர்கான்ஸ் எல்லாரும்
புரியல
5 sinners வந்து இது பண்றதுக்கு தான் அழிக்கிறதுக்கு தானே ஆர்கான்ஸ் போவானுங்க ஆர்டர் போட்டிருப்பாங்கல்ல கான்செப்ட் படி அவனுங்க அபிஸ் இது பண்ணதுனால தான் இது பண்றானுங்க பாப்போம் லைஃப் பேஜ் நினைக்கிறேன்
This is for you. I heard you're gonna leave the city with your parents.
Thelindis.
I've heard nothing. Rerir got back very late. You never saw him, and...
What if he finds out that you...
Don't be...
Are you scared of...
I don't know. The Rerir I know doesn't... Logically, I should... But enough about that.
What's in it?
A piece of the moon. All you need to know is that as long as...
A red moon? You mean...
That's right. Our moon. Promise.
I promise.
The crimson moon, no matter how long.
கான்செப்ட்ல 3 மூன் சொல்லுவானுங்கல்ல ஃபாஸ்ட் மூனு மேரோ மூனு அப்புறம் இர்ர ஏதோ சொல்லுவானுங்கல்ல ஆக்சுவலி அதுல ஒன்னு வந்து கிரிம்சன் மூனு ரிலேட்டட் டு ஆர்லிகினோ ஓகேவா கிரிம்சன் மூன் தான் ஆர்லிகினோடது ஆர்ஜின் சூப்பரா ரிலேட் பண்ணிருப்பானுங்க மெசேஜ் போயிடுச்சா இருக்கு ஓகே வந்துச்சா? ஆடாடாடா தப்பா திருப்பிட்டே.
Hurry, everyone, and stick to the plan.
Sir Dainsleif, what are you? Is this treason? You know what happens to those who betray the throne.
It is the king himself who has betrayed the throne. He has betrayed all of
If you have any love left for justice in your heart,
It's showtime. Dane and his group will handle the troops in the My job is to enter the prison and rescue Vedifalnir. Stay safe. Wish me luck.
Look after my brother. Draw your blade. It is time for justice to prevail.
இந்த சீன் கட்சினா வரும்போது நல்லா இருக்கும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். கட்சினா பயங்கரமா இருக்கும். பாப்போம் கட்சினா வருவானுங்களான்னு. பிரசன்னா ரைட்டு. எப்பா இப்படி வந்துடுவோம். அடிச்சுட்டு பின்னாடி தான் போகணும், பட் பின்னாடி போக முடியாதுல்ல. கரெக்டாக தான் ப்ரோ கொடுத்துருப்பான், கரெக்டாக யூஸ் பண்ணோம், அவ்வளோதான் முடிஞ்சிச்சு.
This place is filthy. Found you. Hello, Mr. Vedifalnir. Surprised? Oh.
I certainly felt some surprise in the moment when I was blinded. Surprise at the king's sheer ignorance.
I'm curious. What did you prophesize this time?
It wasn't a prophecy. It was a word of warning. Someone had to say it. The king has forsaken all reason in pursuit of his obsessions. I simply told him that if he continues on this path, Khaenri'ah will surely fall.
But he didn't listen. Worse still, he stabbed you in both eyes and locked you away. Dane asked for my help. The court is in complete chaos now, but I'm sure you predicted that.
Everything is transpiring as I foresaw. Yet I am powerless to change it. Fate is an immutable force. I can but lament as the inevitable unfolds. I do wonder whether giving a man the power to see the future is nothing more for him than slowly crush his spirits.
Forgive my curtness, Vedifalnir, but the king did not suddenly turn on you today. You can't have wisdom beyond. There are things the king doesn't.
He wasn't entirely wrong. I did indeed lose my power to see the future.
Until what?
Just now. I believe I saw something new.
Well, tonight could go a lot of different ways.
I sense hatred in you, but also hope. A desperate hope that with the tyrant deposed, that will be the end of the story. But this is not the end. There are many men of honor and courage in this world, Rerir. Is that a dagger? Interesting. Why not the polearm? It was always your weapon of choice.
Okay, அப்ப
With
weapon
your
போலாமே.
abilities, I don't doubt that you were able to recover some of your sight. But I also...
Of course not.
புரியல.
We're on
இவனோட
the same
weapon
side,
போலாம்.
aren't we?
அவளே சொல்றானுங்களே.
We could be.
என்ன dagger வச்சிருக்க
But I
எப்பவுமே
need
போலாம்னு
you
யூஸ்
to be honest with me, Vedafulnir. At this point, you're my only hope for the future.
You mean your future?
Yes. And I know there are bigger things at stake here. A dynasty, a nation, maybe the entire world. But forgive me, I care first and foremost about myself. I can't abandon the one I love to save myself. I just can't do it.
In matters of fate, answers are either right or wrong. What will be and what will not. Maybe you are willing to pay a certain price in the pursuit of... That is the cruelest thing about fate. It is
I know it's your voice that I keep hearing in my head, urging me. You show me disaster, but you won't show me how to avoid it?
My voice? In your head? So, you hear it too? The voice that steals your mind, gains your trust, and drives you. It turns out that we are not so different, you and I.
Vedafulnir just broke into the strangest smile I've ever seen in my life. As if he'd discovered...
Very well then. My advice to you, for as long as you live, your story with Thelindis shall not come to an end. That is the only... It is up to you whether you believe...
I will.
Thank you for setting me free.
Just then, a strange wave of energy...
If I were you, I would head to the Universitas Magistrorum.
The Universitas?
I'm sure we'll be seeing each other again very soon.
Whatever Vedafulnir said, I didn't catch it.
இதுக்கப்புறம் கட்சின்னு வரும் நினைக்கிறேன். இதுக்கப்புறம் கட்சின்னு ஆமா ஓகே கட்சின்னு அது முடிஞ்சிச்சு. இதுக்கப்புறம் கட்சின்னு சிஸ்டம் முக்கியம் பிகிலே.
ஸ்டோரி என்னடா ஸ்டோரி ஜஸ்ட் கிடக்குது.
Monsters? Is this Rheindarter's doing? By the Universitas Magistrorum. Out of my way! The Universitas. That reminds me of allegedly the king installed secret mechanisms in the palace and around the city. But if they were ever going to activate, it would probably be on a night like
Don't let them anywhere near you!
Save me!
That sounded like an explosion. What other it's a major center of abyss research? Anyone over...
Okay, கண்டிப்பா போடும்.
Okay, done.
ஸ்டோரி
Program.
ஸ்டோரி பார்த்துக்கிட்டு இருக்கேன்.
போகல ரைட். இப்படியே போகணுமா? அப்படி போகக்கூடாதா? நான் இப்படி போனாலும் போன கணக்கு தான்டா.
போகலாம்
இல்லை இப்படிதான் போக முடியுது. பட்டவே இல்லையா? பட்டாச்சுலாம் டேமேஜ் இல்லை.
சரியான டேமேஜ்.
17 அடிச்சு.
சரியான டேமேஜ்.
Rise with the sun.
ஐயோ இப்போ ஓகேவா? வரலாயா? என்கிட்ட சப்போர்ட் கேரக்டர் என்ன இருக்கு பாரு மாவிகாக்கு.
Genshin ரியாக்ஷன் வர மாட்டேங்குதுன்னா இந்த ஒரு எனக்கு சில கேரக்டருக்குலாம்
வெப்பன் எடுத்தா டேமேஜ் இல்லையா?
வந்தனா வெப்பனையா எடுக்கிறதுனா அது எனக்கு ஒரு
ஒன்றும் முடியலையா?
ஃபைட்டு
Light up the blazing sun! Light it up!
What is 66?
Try and stop me!
Monsters at the Una. Oh no, it's no use. Of course, I've been done for. Stay.
திரும்பி பார்த்தா
அதில்ல வேற எதுக்கு போயிடுவா.
What's that?
அங்க போறா.
Reverie. So the rumors about your work are true.
What? No! Listen, something happened at the palace tonight. We have to leave!
You don't need to lie to me anymore.
What do you mean?
I know why you're worried, and I will respect the decision you've made. But it's okay, because I found a solution. I know how to end all this. You can have it back. The normal life you so desire. But until then, I'm afraid our wedding will have to wait.
Cylinders? No, don't do it! Cylinders! Cylinders!
I told you, Reverie. Let her go. You will find someone better.
No! No, I won't do it! I have to save her!
By what means exactly? A lowly pawn. You lack the power and the strength of will.
Do you know a way? Tell me!
Come to the palace. Join us.
Okay, Abyss. Right. No, Dane's Slave. It's Dane's Slave.
Reverie, thank goodness we...
Step forth and take your share.
Dane's Slave. What happened?
You made it.
Not you too.
நாலு பேர் இருக்காங்க, பஞ்சாது இவன்தான். கிங்கோட த்ரோன் ப்ரோ. ஆனா கிங்குக்கு நான் காட்ட மாட்டானுங்க. பாத்தியா, கிங்கோட த்ரோன் அது.
Reverie.
Cylinders?
Were you daydreaming? You still remember, Reverie? That question you asked me a couple of weeks ago?
Oh. You mean the proposal?
Yeah. I'm wondering, where do you think would be a good place to discuss it? Maybe in the garden? Or were you thinking a fancy restaurant?
It's your choice.
will find you. And then you can give me your answer.
So that's how the Raker of Solnari was born. A monster created by circumstance is a monster all the same. Viewing other people's thoughts in a nutshell, his past is...
இப்பதான் ஆப்பே இருக்கு அப்படின்னு முடிய போகுது.
Everyone, I'm back. Can I get a standing ovation?
Never! She's fine. Boss is a pro.
Yes, You will have seen the events of Rarir's life through my...
I mostly, however, I would not consider Rarir to be a nobody.
Sounds to me like you're speaking in riddles again.
That's not what I...
Then try to... Now, as for...
Cool! So, can you...
Patience. You'll hear the whole story, don't you worry. But let's meet up with the other. Yehoda?
Yes, boss! Let me get that...
That's more like it. For a moment there...
Forgive my curiosity, but what does the first call...
It says I gotta do the annoying stuff that boss is too lazy to do for herself.
Is that right?
If something is in any case, I've hardly shied away. There's nothing I
Oh
no.
Tapi kau apa kara?
Sorry to disturb you, but we seem to have run into some trouble.
Evidently so. Don't worry, I'm not about to leave you to fend for your...
I'm sorry, what did you hear me say? I wasn't...
Wait, how long have I been standing here?
Not long. You just appeared by the door a moment ago. Boss, what's wrong?
We've been tricked. We never left at all. Somehow I hallucinated that whole scene back in...
Hallucinated?
How indeed. This place should heed my will alone.
So you control everything in here?
More or less.
It's a
special technique of mine.
ஆனா கான்செப்ட் படி அந்த பேக் ஸ்டோரியில வந்து ஜஹோடாவும் போயிருக்க மாட்டா பைமானும் போயிருக்க மாட்டாங்க ஆனா இந்த இடத்துக்கு அவ வந்திருப்பா ஜஹோடா வந்திருப்பா ஆனா பைமான் வர மாட்டா
between what happened then and what's happening now.
That means
I suppose my thoughts are a little turbulent.
Is there anything I can do to help?
ஏனா என்ன கேப்பானா அவகிட்ட full story நான் அப்புறமா சொல்றேன்னு சொல்லுவா அங்க இருந்து தான இவளுக்கு ஸ்டோரி சொல்ல தேவையில்லை ஏனா இவளே கூட தான இருந்தா
Meaning you're not feeling lazy right now?
Meaning this is not something Yehoda can help with. The chess set is a personal treasure that I alone understand. I must be the one to find our way out of here.
Boss, it's fine. Really. Let me do something useful.
Oh, listen to you. Whatever would I do without you, Yehoda?
What?
Really?
Yes, really. Where would I ever find another employee as obedient and servile as you? God forbid anything ever happens to you.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, I was thinking of fetching some water. I suggest everyone finds someplace, even though you don't want to dismiss mental fatigue. Just because it isn't physical doesn't mean it's any less serious. But anyway, I got your backs, so don't worry about a thing.
Don't I have the best employees? Jealous much?
If we can find a suitable time, I'd...
Time to rally, everyone. Follow me. As we continue our journey, the same rules will apply. That means stay focused. You have my word.
நான் பாஸ் ஃபைட் ஒன்று வரும் யா அதில் விட்டுருந்தா நல்லா இருந்திருக்கும் ஆனால் ட்ரூஸ் மாதிரி விட்டுருவானுங்க பார்ப்போம் எப்படி விட்றாங்க இது கொஞ்சம் ரொம்ப இழுக்குமே ரொம்ப இழுக்கும்
That's not a good sign. There's someone up ahead.
I wasn't expecting visitors at this.
Oh.
There you are. Sinue's been
Oh, yeah? What were you doing just now, Uncle Retinue? Hiding away some more?
What do you mean, loose change?
Hey, kid.
Get in his good books?
I've written a
A new song, huh?
Well, there's plenty of time and I'm not going anywhere. See that pile of stones? I'll be sitting—
Pile of stones. Got it. Hi, Dad. Uncle Retinue said you were—
Ah, there's my little princess. If you'd gotten back just a little sooner.
Spoils of war. Who were you fighting against, Dad?
I was talking about our war against thirst. I went out to fix our water supply problem, and now I'm back.
We have a well again.
That's right. I found a new one and brought back as much—
If it wasn't for the—
As the chief of our tribe, I'm supposed to be leading a— You know how but things are—
So you're—
Special ambassador, they call it. It's nothing bad, okay? We've been—
So, do you get—
Of course.
It all adds up.
ஓ 100 crit rate வருதா இதுல crit damage 100 100க்கு மேலயே வருது
crit damage தானே
crit damage 88 கீழ வந்து 24 கொடுக்கறான் பாரு லூனார் ப்ளூம் வந்து ட்ரிகர் ஆச்சு அப்படினா 24 for 4 seconds
100% crit damage கிடைச்சிரும்
100% அதான் 100 இதுல கிடைச்சிரும் கம்ப்ளீட்டா 88 கிடைக்கும் 100 அதிகமாவே கிடைக்கும்
ஆனா அஃபர் ஸ்கிப் தான்
அதான் வெப்பன் எடுத்துலாம் பார்க்கறேன் மாட்றான்
அஃபர்லாம் ஸ்கிப் தான்
That's our well. Did you really think you could take our water without permission and get away with it? You're either brave
இல்ல ப்ரோ வெப்பன் எனக்கு வேணும் நெஃபருக்கு எடுத்துட்டல இந்த அக்கவுண்ட்ல
எடுத்துட்டீங்கன்னா பிரச்சனை
மெயின் அக்கவுண்ட்ல எடுக்கல இந்த அக்கவுண்ட்ல எடுத்துட்டேன் எனக்கு தேவை
I heard you heard a gas. Corpses strewn across the ground. The wounds are clearly from scimitars and daggers.
ஆல்ரெடி இவ்வளவு வெரசாக்கே விட்டுட்டேன் வெப்பனை அதுக்கு பலதா இவ கொடுத்துட்டானுங்க ஜென்யூன் வெப்பன்
This is my I'm writing to you because I praise the gods. You told me to write.
அது ஏதோ பிளஞ்சிங் அந்த இது அட்வான்டேஜ் இருக்குதனால அதுக்கு யூஸ் ஆயிச்சு அவளுக்கு
Looks like this letter never got sent.
இது அவ வெப்பன் கட்சனா சூப்பரா இருந்திருக்கும் கிரிட் டேமேஜ் வெப்பன் சூப்பரா இருக்கும் இதுலயும் மவிகா வெப்பன் மிஸ் பண்ணிட்டேன் மவிகா ரீன் அப்ப மூடிட்டு விளையாடி இருக்கணும் அந்த அக்கவுண்ட்ல டைம் இல்லாம போயிடுச்சு
Officer, I thought you would at least—
This is the finest wine Aru village has to offer.
The Academia has agreed to reserve a single space for a candidate from your village. But I remain skeptical of this entire endeavor. I highly doubt anyone in this desert possesses serious—
Please, have faith. If not in us, then in our god. The child we found shows great promise. I beg you. She showed up here—
So, where—
Nowhere special. Just the one. Correct.
So, no brothers?
Any who have slept—
Oh, get over here. Never? You're rather fair-skinned for—
Nefer this term?
Yes, Professor.
Oh? Please, ask away.
Well, I think what you're saying...
You see? Sharp as they come.
Because of where I
I'm sorry, Nefer. I don't... Anyway, you said you had a couple of questions?
I wanted to check if...
Ah, your family wrote to you.
Not exactly.
The House of Dana. Whatever you're looking for, that'd be...
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Oh, don't mention it.
Hey, you're a great teacher. And it's not just the...
Oh, my dear.
I haven't. This must be it. Let's take a look.
ஒரே நிமிஷம் ப்ரோ நான் போய் தண்ணி மட்டும் எடுத்து ஓகே
A dilapidation, sir. This one was never... Who was it? This one... In clinical... This seems like... Wait. What the note says? This next one is... A few words in recent... However, as well as education as grand... I do hope... And the sender... So this... Whatever. I'm not exactly... I can't believe... I don't believe for... Wait.
Greetings, Halil. I don't know. In my tribe, the Shimti... This brings me to my... There was a terrible... The Eob and Unut are descend... I found a well. When we met, that aside, we have next to no resources here in the desert.
From the outset, the academia never took you seriously. And you were so emphatic that your luck had finally changed for the better. You swore... You liar. And who fell for it? Just me, by the looks of it. Which I think I'll take over from here. I just can't...
Nefer? You...
I'm quitting.
Huh? But this was a hard-won opportunity.
It was. Oh, and I didn't want to overfill... What's wrong? I thought you liked incense.
Isn't this the stuff you brought from your home?
Yeah, I lied. It's not rare at all. It's not worth much.
But Nefer...
All right, that's...
Don't forget me, okay?
Yeah, I lied again. That incense is worth a fortune. And as for I'll be lucky if I even make it through.
கொஞ்சம் சீக்கிரமா ஆரம்பிச்சிடணும் அப்படியே தான் கரெக்டாக இருக்கும்.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Arif.
So, what does the Academia want? Since they've sent their special ambassador,
Please, sir. Lower the ever-shifting balance.
Huh. So...
This well is the...
You're not wrong.
Of course not. Records uncovered by the Vahumana. I checked the map carefully on my way over here. And I'm confident that...
50 million? No, wait. If these ruins are as important as you say.
Don't get we know far more than you think. We know that you seized this well.
So what if it was?
Okay, bro.
Don't worry. As unscrupulous as it was, it's something we're willing to overlook. I hope I am.
And I hope your words are the truth. If I find out the Academia is trying to play me, I'll hunt down.
You see how I'm dressed, don't? And what does a barbarian?
All right, I take it. In that case, we have a deal. We will sell you the excavation right. I'd like to thank you, Ambassador. This is good news indeed. Excellent news.
Gladly. So let's indulge in a few.
Chief! Chief, it's an emergency! It's the Unut. They've...
What? Well, don't just stand there. Take it back.
Yes, Chief.
I have every confidence in the...
Well, what is it?
The Unut's response was alarmingly fast.
I don't think so.
I am obliged to remind you...
No! Please, Ambassador. That well is...
Glad to hear it.
If there is a traitor...
Wow. All it took was a few words.
So, in summary...
The Eab are... So let me ask... Precisely. At the same time...
We have our own rules out.
Right. Natural. Weren't the Eab... Let me be clear. The Academia wishes to...
Say no more.
Good. Then you see, Dad?
மொத்தமா முடிச்சுட்டா போ.
Look at yourselves. The monsters who destroyed my home, they're just ordinary, petty human beings. What? I think we're even. Maybe I've even done the desert a favor. It's a better... Oh, Sinuhe. My gullible fool of a father. Perhaps if you'd been as ruthless as I was today... But you couldn't...
Nefer. It's okay.
I believe I remember...
Yeah.
Yehoda, is there anything you can do to ease the tension?
All right. Time for... So, anyway, that's an... Feels like we've been walking forever. I'm getting pretty tired.
Yes. If we can...
It's not far now. There should be a temple just up ahead. Yes.
Really? I guess that's how things go in the desert.
Desert dwellers can never escape their destiny. Or so everyone says.
You mentioned a temple.
My biggest...
Ah.
I didn't know you were...
I'm no expert in the history of...
Sounds impressive.
Oh, I know who you mean. General...
That's boss enough for ya.
Sino's hardly a figure of obscurity. But I know about Sethos.
What about him?
Well, he's not a small deal, let's put it that way. Please, this is the... Thanks for your patience, everyone. I'm sure it's been a lot to take in.
Okay.
my depth here. I don't have anything. I want to do the whole...
A statue with the head of a...
That's Thoth, the Ibis King. One of the 7 pillars of King Deshret. Let's take a look.
கட்சின்லாம் நல்லாவே பண்றானுங்க.
It's just Ashru.
So, all is well?
சோலி முடிஞ்சுச்சு.
Typically speaking, at this point, the world disintegrates. Then we find ourselves back in the outside world. Besides, these are my memories. There's nothing to fear.
You're sure?
Of course. It's almost over.
Hold on!
Knowing too much is always a death sentence.
Speak for yourself.
How repulsive.
சரியான அதெல்லாம் முடிச்சிட்டாங்களா?
Timed that pretty well, didn't I? It's okay. I'm just glad no one was hurt.
Paimon noticed you doing something too, Dainsleif. Were you helping get them out?
Of course. When I asked Nefer to conduct this investigation, I was not naive to the dangers. I had a duty to ensure your safety.
Good to know your sense of justice is still intact after all these years.
I take that to mean that you saw the truth. That comes as a great relief.
I certainly did. And thanks to your help, I also managed to trap Rerir inside the...
Whoa, really? How'd you manage that?
Well, to be honest, I sensed that something was wrong long before we made it to the temple. By using this fragment to probe into Rerir's past, well, the monster formerly...
But how did he track you through your thoughts alone?
Rerir was a secret agent who reported directly to the Vinster King.
No wonder.
He infiltrated the chess set, read my thoughts, and built a new virtual chess set inside of it. That's why we weren't able to leave at first.
Speaking of your chess set, it's quite a remarkable item. Would I be right in thinking you have some connection to King Deshret?
You overestimate me. I only have a connection with one of his underlings, the Ibis King. You all saw how this came to be. A long time ago, the Unut and the Iab fought a bitter battle over the rights to a well, all for the sake of a non-existent 50 million mora. The final blow to the Eab came at the having gotten my revenge as I stood there gazing at this chess set is my gift from the Ibis King. With this chessboard in its every god plays favorite.
It is the same with all powerful.
If you're alluding to the Abyss, then yes, gather the others. It's time to share everything I've learned. Thank you all for being, as promised, the Raker of Soul.
So that's why he's so obsessed with the moon.
A tragic tale, to be sure. No matter how much Rerir suffered in the past, he becomes more dangerous with each passing day. If left unchecked, it is simply a matter of time before all of Teyvat suffers.
A question for Miss Columbina. Forgive me if this is presumptuous, but have you ever...
Never.
Miss Lama?
In the lore of the Frost Moon, the term Moongate is one I have heard before. But as is the...
Then back to Miss Columbina.
Not at this stage.
But there's more to...
Yes, and right now.
I agree. Better to save your strength. But if you'll humor me for a moment, I have a bold conjecture of my own regarding the... I highly with the abyssal power he wields. No ordinary foe can touch him, let alone tear him to shreds. And yet...
So your theory is that Rerir was physically torn to shreds by some power...
Makes sense to me. Explains why the Wild Hunt is so...
Without the power of the Abyss on his side?
I could not agree more.
It is a compelling This raises some interesting questions. That being said, regardless of whether my research bears...
My pleasure, Mr. Albedo.
Hey! What is it, Dainsleif? You look really upset!
It's just... When I think of the man I once knew as Rerir, I struggle to understand why things had to turn out like...
The two of you used to be friends, didn't you? I don't know if these words will bring any comfort.
Mine too. We can never know all the hows and whys of the way things are.
Those are the first comforting words I've heard in a long time.
Well, I think this is a good place to end today's...
That's fair.
Of course.
Sounds good to me. Take some time to rest.
Back to the hotel.
Hey.
Why not?
If it's all the same.
Hey, Varka.
Anyway, never went back to the curatorium to get some rest. But before she left, she shared... Firstly, although she managed to trap the Raker of Solnari inside her chest set, there's no guarantee that it's only a matter of time before she finds a way to break out. We have to come up with a plan to take care of him before well, I asked her that same question. She felt like some kind of set. That remains to be... You have some history with him, right? Great. All right, on to we figured we'd bounce the idea off you first.
Oh, I was dying to hear this.
All right, so...
We
felt a little
Roping us in.
I choose my words very intentionally, I'll have you...
Sir Varka, I have a few...
I'm all ears.
I think we can be more flexible with how the...
I see your point, yeah. But if that's how we're going to approach this, you'd better make sure you're ready. To be clear, I don't...
I want to do everything within my...
Well, that track, as in, most people wait, of course.
Thank you, sir.
I should be the one...
achievement டப்பு டப்புன்னு வந்துச்சு அது போல 101 வச்சிட்டானுங்க கரெக்ட்டா
This is a thorough plan.
Great question. Albeto's been hard at work analyzing rarer in the wild. Firstly, from the... Secondly, thirdly, turns out we tick both of those boxes.
As someone who's had their fair share...
Understood. Then I will...
Well, everyone, that's the plan in full detail.
Plan approved.
Okay!
The frost moons...
And the rest of you? No objections? All right. Then it's...
Wait! We can still back out of this?
Everyone says things they regret, right?
A very people-first approach. I hear that's common practice in the Knights of...
Who'd you hear it from? D-Luke?
We don't use people's
This plan can only work if everyone does their part. Flint's and I will absolutely support it.
We shall indeed. You'll be glad you accepted our help. Also, you are the last person I expected to see here, Miss Dory.
It's not often I get called Dory in a work context. My peers usually call me Lord Sangamabe. So, the long... In that case, Mr. Flint's here must be worth a fortune. That's right, I know
The walls are thin here.
Okay, fine. Ugh, I'm actually only here. Oh, isn't it? Most certainly does not. We said, Moms.
Okay.
It's a lucky charm that a great... I finally...
You're right. It was.
You will?
It's a very useful...
Hey, don't be so pessimistic.
முடியாது போலயே. பைத்தியம் மாதிரி போகுமோ?
Dory! How are things going? Feeling red.
Oh, don't forget. Ta-da! See? It's right here.
Ah, it's so pretty. Did you make it? Aha!
That's not Mage Alice once wore. I passed this on to the Dendro Archon. Anyway, point being, it took him long enough. Marak delivered it to me a couple of days ago, along with a letter from Kaveh. Could I ask why I'm sending this technology to you? And what's your proposed use case? So, no...
Surely Nahida must have told him you were in...
Could be.
Fair enough.
Or, either way. Oh. Huh? What?
Paimon's...
Well, there are always gonna be time. Alice has been a huge... And more than that. No... Oh, that? I was just making sure Nefer and I are square. Don't be thinking it was some sort of benevolent act. My priority is doing the business that I want.
All right, if you say so.
I do say so, and that's... Oh, and could you two help me get this stuff where it needs to be? Thanks, so.
CLM.
Traveler, Paimon.
Everything going...
Per the plan.
What?
That depends on your... Harmless. The wild hunt is an interest... Master griped a lot. I don't think that it's a strain. Perhaps the only... Oh, sorry. Back to our research findings. You could think of this. Unfortunately...
Oh, it's...
Miss Columbine is... It's as if her creator... Given the circumstance... Time to kick off the bat...
Oh, Paimon almost forgot. This is for you. Dory asked...
Ah, how wonderful.
Dude,
I'm
எனக்கு
sorry I
monster
won't be
introduction
there to protect you. All right then. Stay safe.
Running late again.
Miss Lauma, is everyone here?
Yes, my lady. Within the next 24 hours, we will. This is not a burden that we deserve to bear. But I believe that we reap what we sow in this life. So I intend to act for me. This gentleman is the.
Hey everyone, guess I should introduce myself. The biggest strengths are, on it.
Right.
Hurry up, Brassa! Did that grow out of the ground? Running late again. Something on your mind?
Miss Columbina, was it? I believe that.
That's right. Names are funny things. Have you always been called Dainsleif?
Yes. I take it your own name has a more.
I have a different relationship with names than other people. But it's what everyone. I never used to think much about where names come from, or what they mean to people.
You're different.
You're more perceptive. Do you ever find.
Difficult to answer. I have dreamed of the past many, many times. Sometimes I'm fighting tooth and nail. I don't recall.
Is that because hatred?
That would not be for me to say. I make no excuses for the grudges I bear. But whatever. Thank you for your help with the Rerir situation. Without your effort.
You're welcome.
Friend, he betrayed me.
Okay. You see? You're torn. Now you know what really happened.
I need some time.
Of course. Actually.
You mean the harm?
Yes. I always thought they. And even now.
Clearly,
I feel a little. I see the guilt that you're feeling now. Because have you noticed that the trap.
அப்புறம் தூங்க போறியா? Right. அதான் நானும் அப்படின்னு பாரு முடிய மாட்டேது.
ஆமா. அது இப்போ முடியாது போல. நான் போய் தூங்குறேன். Good night.
Bye-bye.
I apologize for making you worry. No doubt you wish.
You will?
They needn't be.
That doesn't matter to them. They're grateful to you. You can't control their.
It's nearly showtime. Let's go rendezvous with the others. You know the place.
Ah, you're earlier than I expected.
Hey, Blitz! Been waiting.
Not too long.
Are you nervous about the...
Quite the opposite. When I was awakened by the Radniki, but after waging war against the Wild Hunt for my restless flame.
Oh, that doesn't sound like such a...
Well, in the past, when I was a Fae but it certainly serves me well here in the present. And I am delighted to be able to join forces with you in this endeavor.
Looks like I'm not the first to arrive.
Ah, Miss Lauma.
Did you sleep okay last night?
I struggled to settle down at first because of the neck. Please,
Never! Over here!
Aino asked me to relay a message. Meanwhile,
Excellent. It won't hold him much longer.
no sense sitting around waiting. Let's make the first move.
I agree. Paimon, find a safe hiding place.
Got it! Be careful, traveler!
I will.
everyone, take your positions as soon as the battle starts. Every ounce of strength.
Ready?
Let's go.
I've seen all your futile ploys before. You have become the authors of your own.
I wouldn't be so sure.
You are merely a moment of sport before I tear down the moon.
Stay on your toes.
Let me help you guys. It's this!
Futile! The moonlight! Close your eyes. Move!
Observe.
The moonlight! Dark!
Pathetic! Keep your distance. Be silent. Night falls.
Move!
For the everlasting curse.
The moonlight! Raise you!
The mystery unravels. No more love.
It began with the moon, and so shall it end.
The moon will protect you.
Move! Do you see now? Fenifon, when will it be as you foretold?
Leave this place.
Stay your hand.
Spirit is not welcome here.
Seek within. It all adds up. Time to come clean.
Bombs away! Go!
Beware the creatures of the night.
Futile!
Close your eyes. Be silent. Close your eyes.
Pathetic!
Be silent. Night falls.
Hunt him down!
No more lies.
Futile!
Absurd.
Moonbeam! Pathetic!
The deception ends here.
Observe.
Hunt him down!
Fear the dark. Are you quite finished?
Futile!
Night falls.
Move! Your little game of heroics is over. The moonlight who wants to go first. Now, get out of my sight!
No! We've been separated.
Take!
You okay?
Never! Where are the others?
Stuck outside the barrier. I guess he really doesn't like us.
I told you before, knowing too much is always a death sentence.
Be careful what you wish for.
Lauma! Can you hear me?
Silence.
Voices are gone. But at least we know they're still there. I need to go. Stick to the plan. Remember my most important task. Just stand here. If you stall for long enough, the moment will come.
No more lies.
Death is within my grasp!
It all adds up. Seek within.
Water jet!
No more love. Let's see what you're made of. It all adds up. Time to come clean. The mystery unravels.
Wipe out!
No more lies. It all falls into place. Can't hide the truth. It all falls into place. Curses. There's no other way.
The only way to defeat Rarer is to borrow his own power. That means Columbina will have to disappear while you two bear the brunt of his attack. You have to hold...
Never! Your eyes are bleeding.
Soon you will be powerless to resist. And then, I will reduce you to dust.
But that dust will plague your memories. Come on. Keep...
Any other tricks of yours as entertaining?
You don't fool me. I have to stoke it. You fear what you could never defeat. You cannot win...
Is that... Well, now it's your...
You fear the sound of your own name?
Is it us you hate? Or is it what you've become?
Let's see what becomes of you! What's happening? That power. I've seen it before.
His power is on another level. We'll need to use an alchemical array to convert his power into a usable form. Then quickly channel it into Columbina, rendering her powerful enough to compete with him.
I'll join you. I can help. If I release enough abyssal energy into a confined space, it'll create a potential difference, allowing us to extract a huge amount of elemental energy. Next, I'll synchronize with everyone's minds using Pyro, then give you temporary access to their abilities and fields of view. But it won't last long. Can you see?
Well enough.
So, we have a student of Gold Rheindotter in our midst.
How about that?
You use my own power against me?
Just like how you stole Kuvaki. Look familiar?
Don't you realize you don't have the power to hold that gate open?
I don't, but someone else does.
Goodbye, Rerir.
We won.
Nefer, how are your eyes?
It's not too.
Let me handle it.
Miss Nefer. It's not like you to lose your composure. That was the...
Reckless how? The situation was critical. Our lives were...
Even so. In business terms, I suppose...
I'd be hard-pressed.
Still, people suffer. I had hoped you could win.
Thank you.
All done. Don't try and open your eyes just yet. We'll see how you're doing in a couple of days. Until then, please follow your recovery plan to the letter. I'll send full details through Yehoda. For now, just get yourself home. My dear friends, we have...
The moon will remember this day. Thank you both. There's something I want to let you know.
What is it?
When Durin connected everyone's minds so I could access their powers, and since Nefer's eyes were injured,
Hold on.
I only feel the pain. There's no actual damage.
You're right. But I must say...
Things are a little...
Friends.
How are you feeling? Any aches and pains? Did you sleep?
I'm doing all right.
Phew.
Glad to hear you didn't...
Well, honestly, Paimon just can't relax when you're not your usual self.
Well, I'm...
Oh yeah, and he also dropped off some medical supplies if you're feeling up to it. We're here!
Traveler and Paimon! Perfect timing!
How are you feeling today?
Much better, thanks.
Relieved to hear it. If that...
Yep, we're here for you.
Oh wait, where's Nefer?
How are her eyes doing?
Nefer's right over there. I'm sure she'd love to catch up with you.
Traveler, Paimon. Turns out that...
Yeah, but you gotta be...
Yes, thank you. I'm well aware.
Yehoda?
Oh, sure. Coming. Did you hear that? I gotta go.
You bet.
Sure thing.
The Raker of Solnari. No, definite. Anyone who seeks revenge out of hatred for other people has perhaps. What else is left when everything you depend... If you're worried about... It's just... I suddenly feel like I was wrong to call my father a liar. He was just a fool. Oh, Father. Look at the Ibis King. He's never brought it up, but I'd bet why else would he give me well, his response, did he really think I'd fall for that? So that's enough for he's a prisoner, and he lives in fear. It's preposterous. They say that a liar's soul is the most worthless thing in the world. What do you think? Good. If you ask me, for example... So be it. They have sharp ears. I can't keep anything from them. Oh, is that what it looks like? Well, when you find yourself in a situation you can't control, the safest play is to keep calm, and if you understand what's at stake, very good.
Oh wait! Now that the pet, after all that...
Huh? Am I...
So,
don't know, don't care. Although, now you meant...
if he's disappeared, he won't lie low forever.
Okay guys, இதோட நம்ம லைவ் முடிச்சுப்போம். Thanks for watching, thanks for support. Bye bye guys. See you later.